He's using the SRVs, and Boyd's got the Optimas. So it does look like Damien's bowls are white and black. And
a Collingwood supporter, mate. I'm all a fan of that. Don't worry about that.
I reckon he is. And Steve's got some speckled white and blue. So we did do a little bit of a screenshot of the points table, Leith, and looks very close with 7 first game winners. But the first round this morning of round 4, we've got four
of those
playing each other.
Yes,
which is terrific. So I enjoy seeing that.
That's the beauty of an open draw, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you're very much all over it. So we've got Damien coming down. Good line.
By the looks of this. That's a great bowl. We just ran on a fraction, but it's a really good bowl.
So we see that Stewart's bowl on the left-hand side, unless that's not his bowl, he might be on the right-hand side. We've got a couple of duo colours out there, but he's on the backhand.
Well, that's Pete's bowl coming in on that side. So
yes.
If he's got the weight, it's a good bowl.
Tricky conditions early on. I mean, it's not windy.
No.
But,
mate, in these conditions on this green, you'll see some really, really tight heads.
Yes. And I'm trying to... You can see from the front shot.
Damien's not far off here either, mate.
It does rip in from there.
Yeah, it'll come in.
Because the wind is pushing the bowl across.
Great bowl, look at that.
And
Sat
that
next to the cake.
Is an absolute cracker. And we've got the cop that as well. So that's a one shot to the Queenslanders.
Yep. No, that was a great last bowl, that one, mate.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, in those conditions on this green, you'll get some good heads.
He's determined to not finish second in this game. He finished second in all 3 yesterday, which is a nice, polite way to say that you lost.
Still ran a place, though.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Even when the fields are short on the TAB, mate, second runs a place, doesn't it?
Correct. So there's what it looks like. Number of spectators around the place, and we're ready to go. Yes.
This is a pretty good first bowl too. We might just pull up a little bit short of a gallop, but that's okay.
Yeah, correct. Joanne, where are you from? And just let us know if you can hear my commentary. And I've just got to make sure that we can hear Leith as well. But, yeah, what a bowl. But I do have to go back and watch the coverage to do that. I've got my tech support on there.
Okay. We've got it on the TV inside too. I can see if it's coming through there.
Yeah, terrific. That'd be great.
Karen, is the sound coming on through the TV there? No, I didn't hear me, so I'm going to say no. Mate, back to the bowls. That was a good bowl as well. It's going to put the pressure on Cole early, so... He's gotten that away pretty well. He's given a bit more paddock on this one, so... It's pretty handy on the way in if he's got the legs.
Well, thank you, Mary. Letting us know we're all fine. That's good.
That's good. We're on the...
Mary's calling us from all the way from Scotland, and it's midnight.
It's midnight? That is dedication. I love it.
Well, and dedication, because that's the home of the Commonwealth Games.
It is, yes.
Which will be a different format to what we're playing today.
That one's in the drink. He just carried it too far.
Well, obviously, we worked out yesterday, obviously, Leith, that you got to be able to enjoy it.
Yep.
If you don't find the weight, it's probably because you haven't got your green.
No. Yeah, and you've got to find the weight early. Once you find it, it's, like I said yesterday, it's weight sensitive, but once you get it, it's good. So that wasn't bad by Pete. He just was a fraction narrow.
Good area.
Peter Madden's one of the gentlemen of bowls. He's a lovely bloke. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Another bowl coming in. Not surprised to see bowls crossing the head this morning because the direction of the wind is now a southwest rather than a southeast.
It's only light. It still does have a little effect, but you've got to still trust your bowl to bend.
Good track here from Peter Madden.
Good bowl here.
And we got the shot bowl coming in.
Look at that nice little guide and got the coat.
And a nice rub. And for the first time this morning, good morning, Mr. Chalky. There he comes, and Mr. Chalky has disappeared on me. I'll get him back.
He's done a runner.
Where's he gone? No, I moved him. There he goes. He didn't want to come out too early this morning. I put him up where the replays were. But now he's saying, get off. Great shot. And you notice our players are behaving at the moment, touch wood.
Yep. Still a fair bit of room for Damo here. He's got every chance.
There's Damien with his setup. Damien had I was speaking to him yesterday, had a car accident in 2007. Lucky to survive. And was an upper leg amputee. And found the world of bowls. He was a golfer off. What a shot!
What a bowl! Good bowl.
He was off 4.
Yep.
So you can understand why he's probably taken to the game of lawn bowls in a way that he's got good touch, good feel. There is Stuart Dawson, captain, dynamic. His bowl's on its way.
He's narrow here, mate.
He is narrow for a dynamic because a lot of people try and use the dynamics on quicker greens.
Yep.
But once with the dynamics, if you miss your bowl line, you're going to miss up the other end. And if you only miss by a fraction down near your feet, it ends up being 3 or 4 feet up the other end.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Here he comes. Great pictures here from this beautiful club. And if you're joining us again, you're very fortunate. Now, he's using the XG, so this bowl will come in. He's got a bit more running left in it.
Yep. Dropped his weight a fraction, that's all.
Absolutely.
I wish I could say the same, mate. But
all right, so how does Mr. Dawson get in here, Leith?
He can get around it. If he trusts his bowl to bend, he can get around it.
Well, there is a shot a foot side of Jack High.
That's right.
He's not far from the area.
He gave it a chance. That's all you can do early on. So.
Absolutely. So we have a 1-all score on 2. Always good for players to get on the end. And, of course, the layer's been cleared.
There's a bit of commentary going on next to us too, by the sounds of it, mate.
Absolutely.
See, Cole's a regular bowler here, so he'd have his length he likes as well.
Correct.
Oh, bit of a false start. It's funny when he lets it go. He's got a wobble in his bowl, but he does it all the time, so he's consistent with it.
Right.
And as you'd know, consistency's king. So
Absolutely.
It's a good bowl to start with too.
Yeah, there we go. Always important to get you. When I preset my cameras, you're not too sure what length they're throwing, where they're putting the mat. So this is mat back, jack up, and so we can able to see.
They've even got a lefty bowling, mate.
Yes.
You know you can't trust those left-handers, don't you?
No, you can't. But look, you know that first bowl of the lead.
Yep.
Obviously, Jack High Generally, I'm not surprised to see the lead in response be a little bit through.
Mate, I don't think it's a bad
Give it a
spot to be at
chance.
all, especially when the first bowl's jack high, because you've got some blokes following you. So
Absolutely. You got to have good touch on these wonderful carpet greens here at Grafton.
you do. It's like I said, mate. It's weight sensitive, but if you give your bowl a chance, it's you've got a real chance in. So
No, correct.
it's a funny thing because people get a bit spooked about it, but you can play every shot on this green. So
Yes. Well, we've got a bit of a shout out from Yamba. We've got Jake McHutchins.
Jakey McCutcheons.
What's his story, mate? Oh, remember, he's watching.
Very good young bloke. He's actually really developed his game over the last probably 3 or 4 years. He won the minor singles there, I think it was.
Right, we're talking about you, Jake. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting a comment in the in the YouTube live.
And now I've pumped him up. He owes me money. Is that right?
Yeah, cash for comment. All right, back to the bowls. Here we go.
A little bit shy on that one, Pete was.
Very
good line.
There's not much correction needed there, and he's finished probably 4 feet short. To find that 4 feet, he's probably going to find another 4 too. So we'll see what happens. Because in his mind, this is the shot from what we're looking at from where we are. We are actually behind where these bowlers are bowling from, and young Boyd is sending it down on the backhand.
It's not a bad bowl, mate. It'll bend if he's got his weight. Just drop his weight a bit.
You saw the skipper Damien just trying to urge it on. Here comes Peter Madden.
Well, I think Pete probably needs to put one behind because they're vulnerable.
Yes. Well, of course, it's a respot.
Yep.
He's in a good area.
Yeah, good bowl.
You don't try and say holes for bowls.
Wow.
Pushka. But you see the difference. He probably only changed his line a fraction, and yet he's gone through 3 feet.
But it was a good bowl where it's finished because they were vulnerable behind the kitty. So
well, through 3 feet of his line, but then obviously another, as we mentioned, his bowl was 4 foot short. He's found that extra foot, 4 foot plus another 4.
That happens a lot though, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So Boyd has changed hands. Skipper has suggested.
Mate, this is a pretty good bowl if he's got the weight as well. This will hold up if he's got the weight. Ooh.
He's just sliding under.
Yep. Look, there's still only one down.
Yes.
And they've got some pretty good catches there. So
they do. At the changeover. Interesting to see the state of play with the other matches. We've got obviously 14 rinks, that's 28 teams, and Lee, for those who didn't get to watch us yesterday, they're from all over the place, aren't they?
They are, it's fantastic. I love seeing all the shirts on the greens, mate.
Yeah, and there was a nice lunch yesterday.
Yeah, yep.
And good camaraderie.
Yeah, mate, it's
the beverage is cold, and
that never hurts either.
What support have you got from the sponsors at Tui's, or what's it?
Oh, it's Hahn. Hahn and Tui's and Forex are all one company.
Okay, there you go.
They're great, mate.
So what are the beers? $5?
$5 a beer.
You're kidding me. So if you're thirsty,
I
can't even buy a case for almost that. You don't have any refrigeration.
No, look, they do. They look after us really, really well as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
And they chucked in some merchandise and everyone for the bowlers as well.
I saw that in the gear bag. Yeah. Thank you for that, by the way. So if you're thinking about coming and having a crack, the gear bags and everything else, and here we are.
Mate, this is a good bowl here.
Look, he has been
is a great bowl.
Really on.
Look at that. Bang.
Oh, now,
what a great bowl.
Of course, we know who comes up when you get a toucher. And we also then double that to say, get that India.
Yep.
Have a look. We cop that. And the thing I love about lawn bowls is the polite sledging. Most of the time.
When did polite come into it?
Well, I try and sledge. I don't talk about people's mothers and fathers.
No, I don't go that far.
But we have had requests for some of your jokes. But and young Jakey said, "Thanks for the comment, Lee. Catch up soon."
No worries. And Tony, they only got one on the first end, mate. Tony Dalton.
No, I've got that.
That's the whale. He messaged us yesterday as well.
Yeah, but thank you for the score check, Tony. I really appreciate that because, as I have suggested on many occasion, both Leith and I have got the L plates on today. It's our first time we're broadcasting here in this beautiful part of the world, and it is almost a cloudless sky. And if they have me, I'll be back, I can tell you. Look at this.
Another good ball anyway.
Did you see the urgency of trying to get behind?
Yeah, mate, and it's such an important, in this game, it's so important to have catches.
Yep.
You're not going to really be short, are you?
No. Now I'm trying to think, was that just a single of one?
Yeah, that was one.
So they're doing it by singles at the moment. So no significant margin been developing at the moment.
And those ones have all been big bowls too.
Oh, they have, absolutely. Stuart, is that 2-1 on 3?
No, that's 4-1 on 3.
There you go.
Oh, 4-1.
So he must have actually...
well, you've corrected me, Whale. I hope you weren't listening to that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, apologies, Tony. You're done. He was on it. I was just identifying...
We're trying to educate those guys to tell the guys commentating too, but they don't work it out yet.
3 shots.
Yep.
Here we go. All right.
This is a good starter by Cole. He's just a bit shy, but it's in a... No, he rolled on nicely. They're good bowls, but they're jack-eye, and that's a bit dangerous
good
as well.
bad bowl.
Yeah.
But yes, we're all only human here, and we're obviously doing our best to bring you all the action.
And I'll have to tell Tony he has to be nice to us because, like, it's Father's Day.
Father's Day, absolutely.
And happy Father's Day, everyone.
Well, a great reply here from the
That's a good bowl too. Good spot there.
Absolutely. From Steve Pilcher, he's got the XGs. And on the mat now is Cole Clark.
He's well down, I think, here. He's given it enough paddock to really come home. That's a good bowl there, mate. He split the two at the back as well, so that's a really good bowl.
Well, you can see from the closeness of the heads that we've got this morning compared to yesterday, conditions are probably slightly, well, they're less windier, and they've obviously had the feel of the greens from yesterday.
Yep.
So these players are really honing in on their skills on this wonderful Father's Day. So and Tony Dolphin, he says he loves you. Wow, we've got a bit of a bromance going on here. And thanks for the club shirt, by the way. I was out there rolling up, and they said, mate, you got to look the part.
Yeah, they're a good-looking shirt too, aren't
Thank
they?
you. What's your connection to Tony?
Oh, Tony's a mate. Like, we've bowled together. He used to live here as well. So
there you go. So where's Tony ended up?
He's up in Queensland, actually.
Good on him.
He's up north. But I can tell you what, Tone, it's beautiful here today, mate.
It's a cracking day. Well, look, the head is taking shape.
Yep. As I said to you, mate, from when you rolled up yesterday afternoon to now, it'd be a second slower.
Absolutely.
Because of the sun, because of the weather.
And it's interesting how it impacts on the carpet. This is Boyd Kelly using the Optimas. This is... I
think Boyd will get the hang of it shortly. He's been a little bit off the start, but he'll start to find the line shortly.
A little bit slippery.
Yeah, but it's better behind. So
Correct.
It's in a good spot there and gives Damo a chance to really play into it.
And as we've said before, Leith, you've got to get your line.
Yep.
Once you get your line, the weight will come.
Absolutely.
It can do your head in on a green of this speed, and it's a true green.
Yeah.
Because you've got to believe what you see.
And you've got to trust your bowl to do its job.
Absolutely. You know, if you're slightly off your line, your bowl may hang.
Yeah.
And if you're slightly under, it might cut by 3 feet.
You're probably better off being a little bit wider and giving your bowl a chance.
So, yeah, I hear you. And the lingo and all those sorts of things. At the changeover, we've got a couple of similar colour bowls, but...
I can tell you those red ones of Pete's usually do a bit of damage.
Yes. speaking from experience.
Yes, absolutely.
What you've obviously got pennant sides here. Was it 5, 6 and 7?
Yeah, 4, 5 and 6, mate.
4, 5 and 6.
Yep.
So Damien's on the mat and his bowl is on its way, and as
He's
you
a bit
guess,
tight, I think.
he's a little tight, but Stuart Dawson, is he a skipper in the 4s, or is he?
No, he plays in the 4s, but he's usually like me, mate. I'm a second, so.
Mate, all players are at second. I play second as well.
I think you've got to be able to play nearly every position.
Correct, you do.
Particularly in a format where 3-bowl triples, where there's no forgiveness.
Absolutely.
You need to be able to play all your shots. So.
Of the 28 sides, how many of them are your local club?
10.
There you go.
So, which is really good to see that it's only 10, mate, to be perfectly honest. I'd rather see it be 8 or 6.
Correct.
Just,
When there are some clubs that have, an abundance of riches where they've actually got a dual ballot.
Yes, exactly. And
Look
I think
at
that's
this,
a good thing for your club.
Damien
Look at this, he's done it
Delgado,
again. Oh, he nearly
Australian
heartbroke him
Open,
again.
2 times champion.
Hey, that
Not
was a
far
good
off.
bowl. And again, he's cut at the one, hadn't he?
You're not gonna. If you're looking for a margin, you're not gonna get it here.
Nope.
What can Mr. Dawson do? He's approaching on the forehand.
Stewie can bowl too. He's pretty handy. So.
He's in a good area, 2/3 down.
Hey, this is coming home nicely. Oh, bad luck, Stewie, but that's all right.
Okay.
Good effort.
So we're looking at the
Just one down, mate.
one shot.
Yep, so one of the Grafton boys. Hey, but they've done well so far. They haven't gone and
They have. It's a very competitive
photo
game.
bombed us or anything.
It's a commentator's dream when you've got a game of this quality, and makes it very easy to.
And these conditions are just about perfect to play in, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's not too hot.
absolutely.
It's just only a gentle breeze.
All right.
We're getting a suntan. It's all good, mate.
Correct.
Within this area, okay? Whichever way is comfortable for you.
It's funny with an open draw, isn't it? Like literally 4 of the top 7 playing off straight away.
Love it. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't rig it any better, but we didn't. It's a good start by Cole here. Good paddock here too. Come down to his weight because he's given it plenty of paddock.
Yeah, great start by Steve Pilcher. One on, one behind. Cole will be. I'd think he'd be happy with that, just because
I
he's
do.
obviously reached. He's giving his skip a chance.
Last 2 ends, mate, he's been jack high on the side, and that's a pretty vulnerable bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when you're playing against someone like Damo or the calibre of bowlers at this
Yeah,
carnival.
correct. Just saw how gentle the lead was delivering that bowl. When I actually just kept the camera on his delivery, he's really tried to adjust.
Oh, good job.
And as you'd expect, the skipper, Stewie Dawson, clapping it all the way in. Currently holding 2. What can Steve Pilcher do? The Tweed Condong team. Very difficult, and always gets the commentator slipped up with that. The Condong.
I'll let you call that one.
I haven't been saying it too often.
And look at his bowl. What a ripper.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it, and you want it. And we also follow that up with a cop that. There you go.
That was a very good bowl.
Father's Day, fun day, Sunday.
He had to put that bowl down because Boyd was in the Navy. You can't really trust him.
All right. Well, we've got Grafton's Peter Madden with his Taylor.
Pete's got a chance.
Red
here.
line. Good area, and you can see Stewie's getting a bit excited, bit into the game.
Geez,
He's encroaching on our centre line, but that's okay.
Can't blame him for encroaching there. He's not riding it as well, I'd say.
So you can see Damien has asked his second Boyd to get to that back bowl of Cole Clark. because that's where the jack should move to if there's any connection.
He's just pumped it down there a bit hard, that's all. Look, it stayed up, so it's not a bad bowl. Yeah, and again, it gives Damien a chance, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Beats like this one go pretty well as well, I think. If
it's on its way. He likes it.
It's close here, mate.
Here we go.
Oh,
please. Stuart Dawson almost had a cardiac arrest. Did you see that? He's thrown the arms up. I don't know if he's an actor, but he's very animated. And look, we're getting some really nice commentary on board here, Leith, and Kitty's enjoying our company. And look, yeah, Leith and I, we've only met yesterday, and we're great mates. So we're trying to bring to you the joy that we see through the life of the pitches, but through our commentary. That's generally what we try to do. So. If you're finding anything not working for you, let us know.
Let us know.
Oh, look, but it's, you know, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but, you know, that's what my mum had 9 of us. I'm one of 9 children. Happy Father's Day to Dad.
I'm only one of 7, mate.
Oh, jeez. Like your parents didn't have TV either.
Yeah, I know. And second youngest of 7, so I really lost out, didn't I?
Oh, you're the youngest of 7.
Second youngest, mate.
Oh, second youngest.
The baby gets looked after. It's the one above him that doesn't.
That explains a lot. All right, at the changeover, if we look at the head, the state of play, we have Tweed Kongdong Combo. Might just call them the Tweed team. Currently holding shot. But Stuart Dawson.
No, he doesn't like it.
If you do get out in that territory closest to the ditch, you know you're not going to... You're not going to come back.
You won't come back from there.
But like most good bowls where the line's misplaced, he had good weight.
That's exactly right. It's like throwing a wrong bias, mate. It feels great when you let it go.
Correct. Now, Damien Delgado, he's actually heading down to Cabramatta during the week for the Queensland New South Wales series. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, he ended up in the chair from an car accident where it almost took his life in 2007. Just the camera's trying to adjust a bit when the wind does blow on them. He's sponsored by XG and he's the 2 times Australian Open singles champion. He plays in the Premier League. He's one of our elite bowlers in the world. And one
he's a
of
bloody
the top,
nice bloke too, mate.
A very nice bloke.
I had a good chat to him yesterday. And
I was talking to him all about para-bowls and multi-disability and athletes with disability and looking at the different types of classifications, particularly coming up with the Paralympics and the Com Games. And there he is. He's a left leg upper amputee, and that's his bowls chair. It's a bit of he takes the arms, the sort of arms at the back to actually off to give him a chance to have full range of motion.
Yep.
And it looks like we're doing it by singles
again.
It's the 3 that we got that we were pointed out to by Tony. So we should have a 5-2 lead to Delgado over Dawson on 5.
But in saying that, it's still very, very close game. It's it's easy to catch it up. So
absolutely.
Not so easy against a bloke like Damien, but...
Absolutely, as the jack has just been spotted on the line. We do have, ladies and gentlemen, those who are listening, ends aren't killed. They can go out of bounds, but then it's a respot. Now, you can see on the vision there, we've got the respot on the tee. If that spot's not available and it does go out left or right, there are other.
Well, good bowl here too.
Yeah, another touch. There are other. We got to make sure we give him. But I'm not going to give the cop that because that was just a nice start, but he didn't rip any shots away. But the other markers, that's where the jack goes.
So they're the respot on the spots and on the side, and look, it's hard to play for because it's 2 bowl triples. There's not a massive target, so you've got to be able to get it.
Absolutely. Well, a good reply here.
Yeah, Cole's
I'm actually enjoying this front-end battle at the moment.
Yeah, they're both bowling really well, aren't they? They're both putting it in there.
I'd be happy with both of those, just quietly, if I was playing second and behind these guys. Now, I'm knowing that they're changing the mat a fair bit because I'm having to change my camera a lot. So they're actually changing what's happening with where they're placing it.
I actually don't mind that. And I've travelled a lot with bowls, as you have, and the locals tend to bowl from the same spot to the same spot. So changing the mat can be a really good ploy.
Well, it's a good ploy, and we can see where the mat's probably up 2 metres. And look at the slow technique. just a really slow backswing. He, as he's an ageing athlete, he doesn't get really far down low. I mean, I find it hard to get low that anyway, but very few of our more experienced or aged bowlers, I mean, Tony King at DY, well done, he's 87 and he does a lunge every time. Like, mate, how do you get back up?
Yep.
That's what he's always done. But
we've got a bloke in our club that's probably watching right now that wouldn't come and do commentary, and I'm talking about you, Snow.
Snow, come on, brother.
He's 93, and he's still out here rolling up, mate, and he is deadly.
Unreal. Well, Snow, look, and if you can get down here, I'd love to see you. I'd love to have a chat with you. I like talking bowls, but look, what a lovely reply here from Boyd Kelly.
Great bowl.
Now, that is a great bowl, and we're going to give you the get that India. Cop that.
Yeah, so he's found his way a bit better now.
Correct. So we've got Peter Madden. He's using the Taylor red lines. Bowl on its way on the backhand. He's got an option
mate. He's given it paddock, so
look, he might get a trail here. Stewie Dawson riding it.
Yep. Oh. I'll have to get him a whip or something, a rider's crop.
Absolutely.
We'll pinch one off the Clarence River Jockey Club. They're one of our other sponsors as well.
And look, they do a great job, don't they?
Yeah, they do, mate. When you come to country towns, like it's a real community of the different area organisations within
Absolutely.
it. Absolutely. Which is great. So
Boyd's got his Optimus on its way. Good shape.
Good shape
for that
again,
hand.
absolutely.
Oh, he's played an absolute bomb here as well.
That is a good bowl
That
again.
is such a contrast. Did it manage to chalk? I believe it did.
Yeah, I think he flicked it. Yep.
And, you know, the Dancing Frog loves coming out on a Father's Day Sunday, and happy Father's Day. I was speaking to one of the greenkeepers. Is it JJ?
Yeah, Jeremy. Yep.
Jeremy, he's going off, spending time with his sons.
Yes. Yep.
Going into his shed and having a couple of frothies.
Oh, what a good bowl. And I can't say I blame him. It's one day you can get away with doing that, isn't it, mate?
We couldn't quite see it, Stuart, but that's okay.
No, it was a good bowl.
It was a good bowl, and the jack.
It was a bit unlucky. Pete put that down and he flicked the kitty and it just went into the wrong spot. But in saying that, when you look at the head on that side, it's there to play at.
Correct.
So they're both, side by side.
And I've seen that the jack has moved, so that's why I put the toucher up, because we didn't get an option to
unfortunately, it was
to view it.
Yeah, no, Pete flicked it, and it just went the wrong way.
Yeah, well done. Leith actually is sitting to the right of our monitor, so he can actually see the green and see the head, where I'm not so fortunate. But I'm not making excuses. It's just been a cracking game so far.
Yeah. I called it early, mate. In those conditions, you'll get some tight heads.
Oh, absolutely. So, Damien Delgado. Smooth technique.
And this is a good bowl again. He's got this
Fixed
away
stance, of course.
Really well.
All pendulum. Connection onto that shorter bowl through the gap.
That's a very, very good bowl.
Oh,
he also closed the head, made it a narrow head now. That's a great bowl.
I can't believe it, but our Dancing Frog is going to wear out today.
Yep.
What a shot.
Is this where I tell Boyd you don't chalk the kitty?
Correct. So, Leith, where's he go? I'll give you back the look of the head.
He's got to go at it. You're behind, you've got to go at it a bit, I think.
That jack can squeeze. If he lands that front bowl.
Absolutely. He's gone close too, I reckon. Oh!
Wow.
Bad luck, but that's the shot to play.
3 possible 4, mate. Inside Stevie's bowls another one.
And there's Boyd.
There's Boyd telling us what to do.
Boyd definitely doesn't need a microphone. You can hear that clearly through our sound system. But you can see that he's animated because they haven't won a game yet.
No, and this is a good bowl again.
And look at the type of bowls they're giving. I mean, they've gone into the change rooms and gone, listen, boys, we're going to pick up our game.
It might have been the lubrication they had last night.
Maybe. Now, Damien's bowler's finished in a good home because it's behind Jack.
Yes.
So if Stuart was to play with a bit of weight again, he can't get the edge.
He's only got one bowl.
He's got a one bowl, almost just a 1 and a bit bowl target. But his first bowl was a good sider. He's got to go again.
He has to. He's pushed it out. Bad luck. That's all right.
Forward spin.
So that was the beauty of Damien's first bowl, is he narrowed that head up. He split that pack and narrowed the head
Absolutely.
up. So.
And look, sometimes if you've got 2 and the jack's open, you might have to trail it to get a better 1 than the 2 shots. So it looks like we've got the tape. You know, I'm looking for an animation to when the measure comes out, I'll bring like a dancing frog out, but that's a work in progress.
Yep.
But
that was a 4.
4 shots. Well, I can tell you the Dawson-led team, they were 2 wins and 1 loss yesterday.
Yep.
So the momentum has definitely shifted.
I think they claimed a big scalp yesterday too, from memory.
I believe they did, but I can tell you, the Delgado bear has been poked.
Yep.
3 times, in fact, yesterday.
He's
So...
fourth time lucky. I noticed Boyd heard that one. He's ignored us for the rest of it.
He's giving us some hand gestures.
No, he was just scratching the back of his head.
Oh, right. Got a bit of head lice or some bit of dandruff, perhaps.
Like I said before, you can't trust these Navy blokes.
No, he's doing it for Tweed, doing it for Wayne Turley.
I was in the army, mate. That's why I say that.
Yeah. And dare I say, doing it for Queensland, even though Tweed is in the New South Wales area.
They're a bit geographically challenged.
Don't even start me about COVID. I went through there. I was in Queensland when COVID hit, and I had to have a pass to get back to Sydney, and I couldn't stop anywhere because you just couldn't. We're allowed to because I was from out of area.
It was nuts, wasn't it?
Look, I'm so glad that's behind us.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, once again, our leads generally trying to get their first 1 behind, and please stop it. I think they're going to get a new can of chalk.
Yeah, Chalky's going to be more tired than the frog, mate.
Another toucher. But that means that the first bowl from Steve was a cracker because the jack gets trailed and he's sitting in place. Now, if he was 2 feet short, the bowl's out of play.
It's 4 foot short now, wouldn't it be? So.
Well, he's in a great area again. Beautiful day, probably around 20 degrees right now.
Yep.
Not a breath of wind.
Again.
And this is just superb leading. They're on carpet. It's probably, what would you reckon, running about 16?
Oh, yeah, 15, 16. So it would have slowed down a little bit from yesterday because it's warmer.
Right.
But in saying that, like, it's beautiful to bowl on. It really is. I bet you wish you were rolling up now.
When it gets warmer, it gets slower. The cooler it gets, the quicker the carpet gets.
It tightens up and it runs quicker.
How funny is about that?
It's the opposite to grass.
Unbelievable, and I love it. If you've got a chance, you've got to come down to the GDSC here in Grafton. Beautiful community. They make you feel like at home. And the greens are playable 24/7.
Oh, absolutely, mate. That's... Like I said, and I said this to you yesterday, this is a beautiful green to bowl on. It's a really nice
100%.
pace. It's, you know...
So there's Boyd Kelly setting up with the Optimas. Look, he had a great set last end. But I don't know about you, Leith, but sometimes going away to the club or going to the club, some days I can get it one way.
Absolutely.
The wind's going across, so there's no tail headwind. But do you ever have that battle sometimes?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's funny how it works, isn't it? Sometimes you feel so much more comfortable going one way than the other. It's just...
Now, he has just pumped up his lead bowl, and he's done a great job.
It was a lovely bowl.
In all about teamwork, because a good second is never short.
No.
Even though we talk about Peter Madden's stature, he's not the tallest man on the paddock, but you know what? He can't help that. And you can see Stuart, he's getting closer to the head because he's really trying to be there for his teammates.
Trying to push it in.
I wouldn't be too dissatisfied with that bowl because he's in the area. The hard part about only playing 2-bowl triples is you only get 2 goes.
That's right.
Have you played 3-bowl triples?
I have, and you always got a sider in 3-bowl. You can throw one in the ditch, it doesn't matter.
I can't stand that game.
It's hard as a skip, mate, because I tell you what, there's a lot of bowls in the head, isn't there?
That format is just horrendous. But I've been in a couple of tournaments recently and fortunately had some good results there, but that's because I get the 3rd bowl.
Yeah. Yep, and that's the thing, isn't it? It's that 3rd bowl. You've got a sider on your first. So.
Absolutely. So Boyd Kelly, as a second, has just played 2 absolute champion bowls. The first one played through, promoted his bowl, and then he landed just behind in a catching roll.
Exactly. Now, Pete's given his bowl a chance here.
I think
he's got the weight, it's not too bad. I think he's just a fraction light on.
What we might do is change that middle camera.
It's a bit hard, mate, with the sun's looking straight at the camera too.
Absolutely.
So, we're pretty good, us bowlers, but but we're not that good that we can control that stuff.
Correct. All right, viewers, what I'm going to try and do is as our skippers get a little bit more incited, they do seem to forget that we're, as they say, we're on TV. So we'll just get the option to try and view the head from the other direction, which will just give us a bit more of an insight into what's going on.
Mate, he's put this down well here. He might be a little bit narrow, but it's not a bad bowl. He hasn't made a target, so it's close in the count and he hasn't made a target.
So there's the viewpoint from our end. And that's the viewpoint from the mat. And here comes the bowl.
Here comes Dewey. He's given it a chance, mate.
He's in good area.
Little glide will do him a favour. No, it was a bit unlucky.
And when you talk about being unlucky, you've got to create your own luck.
You do, and you have to give your bowl a chance.
And that's by reaching.
Yep.
You've got to have the weight to give it a chance.
Especially when you're chasing shots, you have to do it.
Absolutely. All right, where's Damien going with this? Is he going to stay on the backhand?
Yep.
And maybe just try and finish just slightly behind?
Behind would be good, or just not to make it wide.
I'm not surprised to see him high, because all good
either.
bowlers know if you're holding shot, you generally don't cross the head.
Nope.
Unless you're looking for a trail.
And you don't want to make it wide. You don't want to sit it next to it and make it a three-bowl wide.
So here's the shot from the skipper. This is what he looks at.
Oh, he's pumped her out too wide, mate.
And you saw that come straight out of the hand.
Yep. Right idea, he was just a bit too wide. I was a little bit surprised he didn't play that on the first bowl, to be honest.
Correct. All right.
From my point of view, or from my angle, it looked like a better shot. But
now,
I'm sitting here behind the TV screen, mate. I can't say too much, can I?
Now, our viewers, you might disagree, but Damien Delgado was playing extremely well, and he's still doing that. But the second has extremely stepped up.
Yep.
He was not sort of near his line on the first couple of ends, but since he's done that, the score is now blown out to 12-2, purely because all three are now playing extremely well for the Tweed Kongdong combination.
No, Boyd struggled in the first 3 or 4, didn't he, just to find the weight of it?
Yeah, but look, early morning.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no roll-up beforehand. They get one end.
One end, yep. We did the one end because of the 2 paces of the green. We did one end at each game, roll-up, just to let you adjust a little bit when you change greens. So
now, Jake has just asked us how many ends. Well, they're playing 13, and there is another game after this.
It'll be 15 next year. We're unsure of the timings, and so.
And I'm going to get you to print out that point score for me over lunch.
Absolutely.
No,
mate.
they're not having. Are they having lunch? No.
Yeah, we'll have lunch and presentation. So.
Yeah, but obviously they'll play the second game before lunch.
Yep.
There we go, Jake. I hope that helps you. I'm not too sure who's on the live stream for the next one, but we'll soon find that out.
Another good bowl there, mate. And he's behind the cake, so he's in line.
And the commentary
behind.
from Damien was well led.
Yep.
Because he knows that the lead and the second are there to make the skip look good.
Well, the lead in 2 bowl triples is your MVP, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. So overrated. Not really important.
Yeah, they're your winners in 2 bowl triples.
Yep.
You've got bowls in the head early, it makes it easier.
So once again, this end, Steve's got the chocolates over Cole.
Yep.
But if Cole's second bowl had just finished behind, as he probably was, to try and split those 2 bowls of Steve's, then perhaps Peter Madden, when he gets on the mat, will have a bit more of a chance. We're looking at Boyd Kelly on the mat. I'd like to see him keep that arm up a bit more. I'm a bowls coach, and he sort of drops that arm very quickly. He doesn't give him a reference point as he follows. No. If you look at a bowler like current world indoor champion Jack McShane, he's a bit of a process man, and he keeps that arm up basically until the bowl gets to its turning point, about halfway down the green. Let's have a look at the contrasting technique. We've got Peter Madden using the red lines.
He props his bowl, but he stays down well over it.
Yep. transfer of weight, good area.
Mate, this is a very good bowl.
Is he going to plant that
What a
back
great bowl.
bowl, or is he
What a
just
good bowl.
coming under?
He just came under, but under pressure too. He's, he was
Yep.
down. So
Second shot.
he was down and didn't have a lot to work with. So you've got option A is draw bowl and option B is draw bowl when you like
Correct.
that, isn't it? So
And you can just see the difference.
Yep.
The consistency is the key in lawn bowls, and that's generally why I practice.
Yep.
Is trying. Anyone can send down a bomb, but to do it regularly, the top guys normally do it more so than the others.
well, it comes down to your setup, doesn't it?
Correct.
Preparation, setup, and practice.
Incoming. Here's a fine line
Yeah, mate.
between that correction.
And you probably felt that breeze just picked up a fraction too.
Absolutely.
So that has
And
an
when the
effect.
cameras do go a bit blurry, that's because the cameras are just been adjusted a little by the wind, nothing too much.
No.
But we've got the change of end now, and the skippers, their chance to shine.
And we got Cole walking down the runway like a model.
All right, Damien Delgado, if you're in Sydney and you're watching, he'll be in Cabramatta next week for the Queensland New South Wales 3-test series. He's a 2 times Australian Open singles champion,
And when you look at this bowl, this is why.
and I can tell you, it's on its way.
Oh, he dropped short. Jeez, he had a great line though.
Coming from Tweed and up that way, he'd be used to fairly slick greens.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's a well-balanced Stuart Dawson using dynamics. Like to see him get a bit lower. He just sort of bounces the bowl a little bit. Nothing too much.
He's watching it out of his hand a bit,
he's
isn't
not
he?
shooting it out off his hip.
Yeah. I
But
think
that
that's
little-
a pressure thing as well. So he's trying to see what his
so
bowl's
that
doing.
little bounce maybe took a bit of weight off, and
took
you
a
can
matter off it.
understand that he's finished a bit short.
But as you said earlier, mate, you're nothing for short, are you? And a head
Correct.
like this, so you've got to be
So-
used to it.
Boyd asking Damien just to try and come in between that gap.
Well, he's got options here because if he gets the cake, he's laughing. Oh, good try there because he could have got Pete's and squirted it for a fair few. So
Well, that's where it's a margin game. Ends count.
yep,
But you've got to try and get a margin. As you can see, Damien, look, I believe there are prizes for best card per round.
Yes, there is as well.
So they could be in the running
Yep.
for that.
So there's first to sixth in the prize money, then a round winner each round. So
Now, was that only one?
they're just measuring for 2, I think.
Okay.
I
So
don't know,
prize
we'll-
money totaling 10 grand,
Yep.
3,600 for first.
That's right,
And
mate.
what's best card per
I
round?
think it's your money back, 180.
Beautiful. Money back.
Yep.
That's 2 days of lunches.
Yep.
2 days of breakfast. Cheap beer.
Couple of
Good tasting beer. I'm
couple
not
of
talking-
beverages.
Let's have a look. What have they got?
What's this beer you speak of? You guys are lucky you don't get to see me on the camera because I've.
Oh, was it one?
How many, mate?
One down, I think. There we are.
You got one down? Yep,
So
okay.
it was 1 to Team Dawson.
There you go.
So had that come out.
We put the mockers on them, mate, didn't we?
Yeah. Boyd,
That shows that.
how many ends?
If this is correct, mate, that'd be 8.
Thank you. We'll
It's
soon
got to be
find
9
out.
because they're going. Oh, no, that'd be right, yeah.
8.
Yep.
Odd number.
Odd number going that way.
All right, change it up.
That showed how good that bowl of Pete's was, though, but he had no option but to try and draw
Yes.
it. So
We might be on 9.
Well, you're
this would
playing
be
in
9
9.
going now. Yep.
Playing in 9 now.
Yep.
Making a comeback, please.
Pete's boasting here. They're making a comeback. I like it. Nothing like a bit of confidence, mate, is there?
Absolutely.
Mate, this is a good bowl too. He's going to cross the head of fraction, I think, but good
Doing
bowl.
their best to to try and bring it back.
Yep.
5 ends to play and 12-3 on the score line. They're not out of it.
Look, anything's possible, isn't it? It only takes one end to get you back into it. So
Correct.
Cole's put this down well as well, I think. Even if he goes behind, it's a good bowl. Oh, that's a good bowl there.
A good set. Young Steve Pilcher with the XGs. The bucket hat. Love a bucket hat. He's representing Tweed as well.
Yep.
He sort of walks off the mat with his technique. A bit similar to a Corey Wedlock. He walks off the front of the mat. Doesn't stay fixed. Comes up with the bowl. There are plenty of different techniques.
Yes, there are. And you've got to do what suits you.
Absolutely. And look, he's got 1-on-1 behind. So
Yep.
that's the standard practice. It's time for the seconds now. Peter Madden. Welcome everyone once again to the GDSC Men's Invitational 2-bowl triples 2025. How many versions of this have you had? Do you know how many times you've
we played.
presented it?
We usually played 3-bowl, but it was just the game stretches too far.
Sure.
So it's and to me this is a better format anyway.
Yeah, and the competition's been going how many years?
Oh, a long time
A
now,
long
mate.
time.
Yeah. We were a bit unfortunate last year. We had to move it to October.
Yep.
It's always the first weekend, or traditionally always the first weekend in
Right.
September. And yeah, look, it's a good carnival. It's, as you've said, mate, as you know, and from experience firsthand, we're pretty good hosts here. So
Yes.
we look after our guests.
Absolutely.
You go to a lot of clubs, and in bowls, and that's one thing that's a must. To have good hosts. So-
Correct. Bowl coming in.
Good bowl here by Pete as well, I think. Oh, yeah, he flicked it.
Yeah, he got it. Mr.
I reckon he's
Chalkies
giving
comes
himself
out.
a shot.
Very good. Now, the sense of urgency around the Tweed team, because you can see their margin starting to be eaten away. You can safely say that with 3 losses, they're not going to feature in the final overall tally, but individual game win. Boyd with a searching weight. Just missed his line by a fraction. And it misses by a couple of feet up this end.
Sorry, mate, just sending the message. It's funny because the heads have opened up a bit towards the end because the Grafton guys are chasing shots, I think.
Yes.
So they're playing through a lot more.
Correct.
So, I mean, it's good and bad.
Yep.
You can get caught out pretty bad doing it, but
Or you can drop a lot.
yep.
But at the moment, it's working so far.
Well, they have to do it. They're behind.
Correct. No prizes for second place
Nope.
here in a 5-match tournament.
Well, there is a prize for second place. It goes down to 6.
Well, per rink.
Yeah.
You're right. It'll be interesting to see what will happen, and once you get to run around to see how those other matches. We had 2 matches where 2-3 win.
We can guarantee one thing:
teams.
there's only going to be 5 3-game winners at the most going
correct.
into the last round. So that'll really, really make it a close carnival.
Damien
And that's a great
Delgado
bowl.
with a cracking bowl. Jack High. Stewart's got some bowls where he can either trail, sit the bowl.
Yep. He can
Track is
definitely
pretty
afford to
good.
reach. Can't he? He can afford to reach. I think he's just going a bit wide with that weight.
Look at it come.
Geez, he tried though. Oh, he might have got a rub in. No, he's gone behind, maybe a bit too far behind.
So Damien's probably just looking to try and lay up onto his others. He will stay high. I would imagine he doesn't want to move the
He
jack.
won't want to run through it.
Of course, he does get a slight,
He's put it down pretty well here.
just a couple more rolls, and
yeah.
it might get another
I
one.
think that's another one, all right.
What
That's a great
shot.
bowl again.
And that's a skipper putting on a class, a masterclass from the 2 times Australian Open singles winner. Boy, definitely
two cracking bowls, weren't they?
glad to be taken out too. Could only be that.
Shows your value of a good skip, doesn't it? Just that.
That's why you get paid the big bucks,
Yep.
eh?
It's always better bowling without the pressure too, isn't it?
Correct. Alrighty.
He's behind, mate, so I think he looks behind anyway, so it's not a bad bowl there. There's left room for Cole, but he's got to take advantage of it too, doesn't he?
Once again, Grafton's Cole Clark, SRV, Dragon supporter.
The Dragon boy.
And I don't know if you watched the footy last night, but some interesting results.
Yeah.
The Doggies getting done by the Sharkies. And the Tigers got beat
Yeah.
by the Titans. The Titty Titans. Des Hasler gone.
Poor old Desi.
Kieran Foran sent out a winner.
Yep.
Daniel Cherry Evans sent out a winner. Oh,
Ah, mate.
get that.
Look at that bowl.
Toucher. Mr. Chalky. Every time I bring up Mr. Chalky, I feel like I've got to brush my teeth.
He's looking shorter and shorter, I've got to tell you.
Once again, Steve Pilcher is laying a very good platform for the rest of his team.
And the two leads had a really close start, and the game stayed close. And now Steve is just putting the pressure on Cole. This is a good bowl here, though, by the looks of it. Oh, he just flicked it the wrong way. A bit of bad luck there, but
Once again, we're wearing out the button on Mr. Toucher. And I'm not surprised to see both teams have to afford to be reaching.
yep, absolutely.
They're learning very quickly that you need to be in it to win it.
And with a surface like this, when the cloud comes over, which it just sort of has now,
Yep.
the pace of it changes fairly quickly.
Yeah, very interesting.
So you've got to really adjust really adjust quickly to get through it all. But that's half the fun of it too.
Good comments there from Leith. Maria Bailey has asked on our YouTube live feed, who are the 3-game winners? So I've only got their surnames with the little initials. So A. Gibbs, G. Martin, is it Indy Conlon?
Yep, Indy.
B. Cooper, is it Stuart Dodd?
No, Shane Dodd.
Shane Dodd.
From Whoopi. Tony
G.
Lickus.
Lickus and G.
Greg Pallister.
Pallister.
Yep.
And I can tell you the 2-game winner, just behind that, in 8th place, Omar,
Yep.
the GOAT.
And 2 below that is Sleepy. He's playing on the rink next on the first, like on this one here.
Yeah,
he's the
terrific.
defending champion. So they're really in it. It's a pretty open comp.
We
So-
will display the scoreboard for you, and I'll bring that up once we sort of finish this, and I'll have it display, and that will be obviously from up to yesterday afternoon, and then
What we'll do is we'll update it, chuck it on a thumb drive for you, mate, and you can actually put it up there for him before the next game.
Absolutely. As we're looking at this bowl coming through, and we'll just actually show you what I've got. And there you go. We've got. It's not the best, but it's better. It's just a screenshot of mine. So viewers, you can see that was from the yesterday afternoon, and some significant margins there.
There's some big ones.
As you can see, Aaron Sheriff set the cat amongst the pigeons with the biggest margin of the day at a 20-plus shot win. And then they came on the live stream rink, came off the slick green and onto this one, and dropped 5 to the King from Casino.
That's right, yeah.
Who had won both their games and lost their last game on the last bowl by 1 shot. That's a team of Garva. So there you go.
So it is a really open comp. It's fantastic.
And then obviously when you've got 7 3-game winners,
Yeah.
you've also got 8 or 9, 3-game losers.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, the 3-game, one of the 3-game losers is winning right at the moment, aren't they? So
They are. And you can see that they're giving them a great go. So there's not much difference between winning and losing.
no, I was talking to them this morning, the boys from Tweed, and I reckon they were going for a round win. They didn't have to pick one of the local boys to do it against, but they said they were going for a round win.
Well,
Shuey's giving this a chance here.
he's looking for a little
Oh,
glide.
good bowl, mate.
You know what? I'm going to give that a cop that because he had the right line,
Yep.
he was in the right area, and he's done the plant. All right.
As I said, matey, if you give your bowl a chance, you can play all your shots on this green. So,
Well, look at the correction from the black and white bowl here.
Yep.
The XG Henselite sponsored Damien Delgado,
he's a bit light on.
one of our premium multi-disability athletes or athletes with disabilities or para bowls. He's a 2-time Australian Open singles winner, and he's heading off to Cabra for the Queensland against New South Wales.
Yep.
But here we go. Now, Stuart has got to adjust. He's just got to get under that shorter bowl of Damien and land Damien's bowl to sit there for 2.
Even his own, but he was, he's just travelled a bit hard at it, that's all.
But he had to,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
And they got a shot. So
well
the
done.
Grafton boys got a shot.
So good morning to Mark Rossington, all the way from the Philippines, Leith.
Oh, wow.
So, and thank you to the frog, yes, and the toucher. Thanks, Maria. That's my own little touch. I've got lots of other little things that I want to try and bring to the coverage. As I've mentioned, this is Leith's not first rodeo talking on radio or TV,
what
but
gave it away?
It's first time on YouTube Live Sports. I've got the L plates on. This is my 3rd broadcasting weekend, although I've commentated for 30-odd years. So all I've got to do is talk about the content, but I am managing the cameras and the sound and everything else too.
I'm not going that hard at it.
So look, I think I've got a 7 out of 10 so far. And hopefully by the last game we're an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, mate. No, we're going pretty good, I think. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we've even trained them not to stand in front of the camera in this game.
No, I mean, yesterday we had an absolute blowout by one of the gentlemen, but that's okay.
And it shall be mentioned repeatedly.
And he kept looking at us and smiling and going, are they talking to me?
Worst thing is he was subbing in for me, mate. So it's probably a good thing, because if it was me standing in front of the camera, there'd be less of a view, wouldn't
mate,
there?
you would have had so many knives in your back. I'm telling you now. Oh, I love it.
Don't worry, they'd tell me. For those that missed yesterday, yes, I copped a bit from some of the guys walking past, but I don't know why I deserve it.
All righty. Look, once again, I don't like to give out most valuable players too often, but Steve Pilcher, he has laid such a great platform for the current state of play. And we'll just ask Boyd, score check. Score check.
14-4 on 10.
Thank you.
We had the score
we
right,
are
not the
supposed to
ends.
be. We were correct. I just didn't have the ends, because it's interesting, Leith. I've got a process, and if I don't tick the boxes on the way through and I miss process 9, that was me adjusting the ends. I was on the scoreboard. I talked to you.
You might as well get in the queue, mate, and blame me for that one.
No, get in the queue. I love it. No, mate. Plenty of love here, as we've seen from Jake and Tony and everyone else. Good to have you here, everyone.
No, it's great.
This is Peter Madden on the TV, and he's sending his bowl down.
And his bowls will turn.
Well, he's bowling with the red lines.
Yep, they will turn. Look at that. Great
And
bowl.
Mr. Chalky, toucher.
Like I said, those red bowls have caused a fair bit of heartache over the years.
There's probably this game the Jack has moved the most that I've had in the timing that we've got. So it's really important to make sure that you're behind.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, in these conditions, mate, this is great to bowl on. You can give your bowl a chance. It'll do what
absolutely.
The biggest fault that people have when they come here is they go, oh, it's carpet. But if you give your bowl a chance to finish, it'll finish.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Stuart, as all good skippers are,
Yep.
encouraging, trying to give him some direction. That's Peter Madden. Bowl on its way.
Whistle bend as well, mate. It's all on his weight. Good bowl again.
He's got his own bowl that he can roll over.
Oh, he just
That is
ducked.
such a good effort.
Yeah, very good. He's probably taken that shot on that side off him as well because they're going to hit his instead of their own.
So Damien has used that left bowl of theirs. Well, it's actually not theirs. It's an opponent's lead bowl as his point of target. They are currently holding one.
And he looks like he's coming in pretty handily.
Yeah, that's a very good execution.
It's in a very good home there. It gives Damien a chance to get up it a little bit, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So we're having a little bit of a look at the length of the end. The mat is probably 3 metres up to 4 metres off the tee, and the jack is probably 2 metres off the tee up the other end. So you call this a very bordering medium, short to medium length. I tell you, the extremes happen when you're playing against some very good bowlers. They either go short, or long. But here, you've got to be able to be quite versatile in all areas of play.
Well, it's funny when we play pennants against different clubs that they'll shorten it up and they struggle with it.
Well, what a great advantage to have as a home club.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's like when you come and play cricket over here, and we've obviously got Australia v England. Can't wait to see cricket ashes. I'm a bit of a cricket tragic, but the Wobblies, they beat Argentina.
Yes.
Like, how good is it coming up to a world championship? Anyway, life is good if you're an Australian sports fan.
Yes, I agree.
We have a current world champion in the women's surfing, and a lady from the Central Coast took the world title just to emulate Steph Gilmore and a couple of other, Lane Beachley, just to mention a few of our fantastic women. Now, this
and
line
Collingwood are in a prelim, mate. That's great as well.
Absolutely. Well, Stuart,
I'm a bit of a tragic, as you can tell.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Stuart's bowl there, the execution was just 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Missed his line, had good weight, and here he comes now. Damien
Wouldn't put this
Delgado.
past Damien here.
It's great to have Damien here. And look, you run a great tournament, so I'm not surprised to see him come in.
Good effort.
And look, he got a fortunate result there.
Yep. No, but he gave it a chance, though.
Absolutely. Is that 2?
Yep.
And it is. So we're looking at the margin now, and if you put that up there, that is 16 on 4 against 4 on 11.
Yep.
So we've got 2 ends to play.
Yeah, up and back.
So there's a difference of 12. Now, where we're seated, we don't actually get the viewpoint of all the other scoreboards. So they're giving... Look, they want to score at least a 2 here to give themselves a margin of 14 to try and get the best card for this round 4. But we'll soon find out.
This is a very good starter again by the looks of it.
How they go. And look at the length of end.
Yep.
And what a great start.
And that's what he's done. He's found his length and he's stuck to it.
You know what? I'm going to give that a dancing frog because that's an effective bowl. People think every bowl has to be behind. That's only 30 centimetres.
Yep.
And 30 centimetres on the running surface is terrific because it can be promoted.
Absolutely.
It encourages him to play through his bowl. If I was a skipper, I'd be saying, play through your bowl.
He can be through it and he can be behind now, can't he? And what it's done is it's put the pressure on Cole as well. Cole's trying to get in there now.
Absolutely. Now, all good skips. Damien said, ignore that bowl. Yes, it might be in your eye, but you're either going to come around it, and if he's slightly under it, he's taken a higher line to try and come around the back. So it's taken out the promotion of that bowl, and he just didn't send it.
Just lied on, yeah.
Well, because, look, Leith, he had to go wider.
Yep.
So he needed to put another foot on.
Another foot on, and you could see by the shape of it, though, how much it finishes.
Correct. So he
could
wasn't
have easily
far off.
gotten around that without an issue.
So here comes Cole.
With his traditional wobble, he does that every bowl.
Yep. Bowl's on its way. Here he comes. Now, that wobble can be a hindrance or a help.
It can be. It depends. It's just consistency. If you're doing it in every bowl, you can be consistent with it.
Look, that may be a case of either arthritis in the hand, or it might be a bowl that's too big,
Yep.
or it might be the way he holds the bowl, and if it works for him.
That's right.
You know, I'm a long believer on you don't train people how to run, people just run.
That's right.
You know, and they've got this natural gait where it's just normal when you don't get taught to walk, you walk.
That's right.
But playing lawn bowls, there are some room. Now
That's a great bowl there,
is
mate.
another great bowl, and we're going to bring out Dancing Frog because these guys are trying to bring the energy for the last end. They are currently sitting with 2 shots, only 1 bowl behind.
At least Pete's given this a chance. He's got a little bit on it.
Well, I'm glad to see that because there's nothing behind.
No, and he's better behind than short. Look, he did miss the head, but look where it's finished. He's given it a chance.
But down his end, he missed his grasp by about 2 centimetres.
That's right.
That's it.
Yep. But he finished behind, so now he's got a chance to still come in off goal, or he can play the same weight.
So we've got Boyd Kelly. From my experience playing on greens this speed, very hard to play the upshot. You've got to play with almost ditch weight.
Yep.
And I would be inclined, even now I know the tee's gone.
I'd still be into it.
Absolutely. Don't play around with that yard weight because look at this. It's holding now.
It'll come now, though.
It's just going to cut.
Yeah. Oh, similar bowl.
You see that?
Yeah, and that's the issue.
Had he been just a little bit more positive with the weight, same line, he could have hit that by that was slightly high, which is, and what I want to try and bring is, I want to try and bring in what they have in the football. I can chalk on the screen, but that bowl on the left of screen is his own teammate.
Yeah, he could have played
slightly
to it.
high. You punch that, get the split. All right. Looking at here, where does Damien
now
go?
what he's done is he's flopped that bowl in front, so it's harder to see now as well.
Yep.
The kitty.
So what I think Damien's going to probably stay on the forehand, and he's going to try and come around the bowl of his lead, and if he does land it, well, it's not a problem.
It won't matter if he goes under this. Even if he hits it, it won't really cause any damage. So look, that's a great bowl. So
he got very fortunate there.
So now Stu's he's got a way in here now, but it's still very difficult. He's got to be pretty
It looks
inch
like
perfect.
he's lining up on the backhand.
He's going to try and draw it in there, but he's got to be inch perfect to do it, which is a very, very difficult bowl.
Lots of people getting animated.
Yep.
Come on, Tony.
That's Lee Bond. I know that voice anywhere. So that was where Stewie's trying to dead draw that, and it's such a difficult
I would love
bowl
to see
play.
Stewie grip it
And rip it. Yep.
and get under. Although Boyd wouldn't because they're currently holding 3. Good margin. That's Boyd
tell you
coming
what,
down to
it's really
encourage it,
gonna- he's
riding it
behind.
all the way.
It's going to close the count there too.
Oh, it's just run through.
Yeah, just a fraction. But Stewie needs to get into it, mate.
So Stewie on the inside of the mat. He's trying to show us that he can dead draw this. He is close.
He'll make us look silly here. You watch.
Oh, come on. Stuart definitely hasn't been told, well, we'll give you some coin if you let us win this by 4.
Mate, that's a great bowl.
Is that second shot?
I reckon it's close to second. If not, it's definitely third. Yep. He cut 2 out there. What a great bowl.
Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, I better adjust the score. Leith, it's been outstanding to have you in the commentary box. We have a 17-4, so a margin of 13 with 1 to play. Mate, but
we didn't put the mockers on him then, though, did we?
No, we didn't. So, mate, it's been great having your company and that insight into. But tell me, what do you love about the GDSC? Obviously on Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to all the dads. Bronwyn, brother Rummy Cudmore, was good watching him yesterday. So thanks for the live stream, brilliant.
Rummy's a great bloke.
He's got a great dentist,
really
Rummy.
well.
He's got a smile only a mum will love it. What do you love about this place, mate?
Oh, mate, as you've experienced firsthand, we're very, very welcoming. So our social bowls is good. We're a pretty good club here, and we like looking after people, mate.
Yeah,
we love
you
having
do.
visitors, and we like looking after them. So
And give us a shout out to Southside Pharmacy. Tell us about them.
Yeah, Mick Troy, he'll be having a few beverages on a silly Sunday today. No, he's a very, very good community-based pharmacy and man. He supports local sport a lot, including us.
Brilliant.
This will be the first year he hasn't been here to present an award, and that's
there you
because he's
go.
at Silly Sunday with
Of course.
the Grafton Redmond Rugby Union.
Yep.
He's a very, very good bloke, knowledgeable bloke, mate. You go in and ask him, he'll tell you anything he can. So big shout out to Mick. He won't hear me because he might be a little bit intoxicated by now, and it's only early. At least he can cure his own headache.
Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, of course. And once again, Steve Pilcher, probably just a little bit short from his standard.
Yeah, but this one's closer. And he's got his own to play on too. Oh, he got past it. Good goal. Look at that.
Got a number of the other rinks finishing, so you're probably going to get a little bit of foot traffic coming through and people standing in the camera as Mr. Broadbeach up there. That's Mr. Lion, but...
Stewie woke up to it. Did you see that? He actually looked at the dot and went, I better move.
He has a consciousness about it.
Oh, I love it. No, mate, it's been fantastic. And look, if you want me here, I'm here for the next game too.
Please.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll muck around doing all the admin stuff after, mate. So this is actually pleasant for me. I'm getting a break.
Having a good time with me. All right, there's Boyd getting ready to launch. Forehand. A couple of practice swings. That's what it looks like, the mission.
Boyd's been the bloke that's adjusted the best, I think. He struggled at the start, but he's really come to life in the second, probably 2/3 of the game.
Absolutely. Cleared the sleep out of his eyes and away he goes. They are currently holding one and finished in a good home.
Yep. Well, that's the only one they've got behind, isn't it? So.
Yep. It'd be interesting to see on margins whether or not they do get to chocolates. There's Peter Madden. He's going to have something to say about it. Of course, you want to go home and say, we made sure the guys didn't get the margin on us. They missed out on the money.
I want to say they better look after the bloke doing the scoreboard, mate, and handing out their prizes. Hey?
Absolutely. All right.
That's all good.
Boyd Kelly, Optima in hand. That's what it looks like from his point of view. Pretty good shape out of the hand.
He's given it plenty of air, so it's going to be a good bowl.
He's got to clear those front bowls, and he's coming into...
Yep. As I say, you've got to trust your bowl to bend, mate, and look what it's done. It's come back to the centre, so...
Probably would have liked that to finish maybe 2 foot closer.
Yep.
But young Peter Madden has adjusted. It's going to swoop
He's
now.
He's going to swoop in.
Is he under it or is he getting the plant?
Oh, I reckon he's got the chocolates with that one.
Oh, that is...
Great bowl, Pete.
Great bowl. And let's see if they're playing, whoever wins the last 10 wins.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Look, I'm a school teacher of 30 years, and, there's the kids, the bell's gone, last goal, sir, last goal. And you go, oh, come on, please get in this class.
Just get in the classroom.
We've got a 17-4 scoreline here at the GDSC. Tell us about the RSL.
Mate, well, I'm president up there, so obviously I'm a slow learner.
Yep.
No, look, we're very community focused as well. We've got a really good rapport with the veterans in the area. I'm an advocate as well, so I help out do the Veterans Affairs claims and things like that. Got a welfare officer up there, but we're very inclusive, mate. And that's one of the things that is a bit of a misnomer with sub-branches. They've got a bad name, and I'm not sure why. But ours definitely doesn't. Everyone seems to enjoy coming in there. And
brilliant.
We chucked on brekkie the last 2 days. And things like that,
you have. So. It's been fabulous, very tasty. As we just saw Damien Delgado just miss on his weight. But his line was pretty good.
Stewie just didn't reach either. He just needed to get up there a bit.
That breeze has picked up just a little bit, and it has swung around back to the southeast.
Yep.
And here comes...
Not too harsh. It's still only a mild breeze.
Damien with his final bowl of round 4.
Well, he's narrow, mate.
Because the wind is blowing across his shoulder.
Yep. As soon as he let that go, he knew it was tight. So.
He's not going to get a shot on this end, but Stuart Dawson, it's going to be a bit interesting to try and get second shot.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have gone that way, but that's...
A little high.
Last time I said that, he drew the second shot.
Of course. So it looks like one shot going to the home team.
The Grafton boys.
Of Dawson, Madden and Clark. They finish with 5. We get 13 ends. And the team win to Delgado, Kelly and Pilcher.
Yep, and it was a good game.
We aren't going to be far away from our final round.
Nope. Let them go and recharge for 15.
They
and
will.
go from
All
there.
the action from the GDSC. Thanks again to our wonderful sponsors, Clarence Valley Council, Southside Pharmacy and Clarence River Jockey Club. And of course, what a great bowling club here in Grafton. Thank you, Leith. We
My
hope
pleasure,
we
mate.
get you back in commentary
Yeah.
again. And
I can't let you off the hook for the last
you
game,
won't
mate.
let me off the hook, so we'll put up the score, the points tally. And I'd imagine we'll be back in about half an hour's time.
Yeah, mate. 15.
Around about 11 o'clock, I reckon.
Yeah, mate. That should
So
be about
enjoy your
right.
day, Father's Day, and we'll see you soon. 2-2. Hey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Matt Harris back in commentary.
The GDSC thing's in the middle. Have a look at the screen, the GDSC thing.
Perfect. We've got Leith coming here.
Yep.
I was hoping he was going to have a printout, but that doesn't matter. Oh, you got to that should work. I'm just got to work out where to put it. Giving me a thumbnail. Well, look, we are looking at the guys' trial ends, and they are definitely having a good time. Final round, and welcome back, viewers. What time is it starting?
Just 11
Well,
o'clock,
Dean,
mate.
we're starting now.
Yep, we're on. So,
All right.
Big Chris here that's rolling this bowl down. He's a very, very accomplished bowler.
Terrific.
So he's one of our locals. He's played
Chris
all through.
Tier?
Yep, he's played all through Newcastle and Grade 1 player in his day and everything. So,
Well, he did suggest that he wasn't like his other clubmate who decided to stand in front of the camera.
well, you don't want him to if you've seen the size of him.
And Matty Shorten with the SRs, he's got a haircut, but he's got the hat on at the moment.
Yeah.
But he loves a live stream, apparently.
Yeah, he's a bit of a show pony, this one.
He's been training to get ready to look amazing for the live stream, so we welcome him here.
He'd have to train pretty hard, mate.
Oh, come on. That's the pot calling the kettle black there.
Absolutely. That's why I'm on this end of the camera.
Now, what a treat. I'm going to put this thumbnail in and then try and,
Yeah,
and get the little printout of the scoreboard, but the Lake Cat-Eye team, they're undefeated.
Yes.
The team of Michael Marr, is it Gary Martin,
Yep.
and Graham Conan.
Yes. So
Undefeated.
Michael comes here and bowls a bit.
Right.
And is a very good bowler as well, as you can see by this first bowl.
Well, that's a look of Michael there, and he's from Port City, I think.
Yes,
Oh,
he is.
No,
No,
well,
he's not from Port City.
The other one.
Mate, don't go saying from Port City.
The other club.
Lucky I've had to chip him about his hat, or he might come over here and say something. No, he's a very good bowler. He knows these conditions well as well. He bowls here regularly, so.
Yeah. Well,
Matty goes pretty well as well on it usually, and so this should be another really good leads
you
battle.
know, scary thing is, Mr. Chalky's come up with the first bowl already.
Yep.
So, not unusual. I'm going to take my sunnies off because we can never see anything good when I can get through there.
I've
But
done the
looking
same.
at the technique of Michael.
So this will be another really good leads battle, mate.
Fantastic. I love seeing a good battle up front.
Yep. And both of them are really good at it. So, like, this is close again.
Interesting to see what green they've come off, whether they've come off the same.
No, they're on the other one.
Oh, they're both on the...
Swap every game. So.
Sure. Oh, Matt Hyde has given it totally to Gary Martin with the XGs. He has actually said he should be playing with the ladies with hair like that. Look at him. And apparently he's had the rock star looks from the Phoenix pairs. He was on the live stream as well. Good on you, Matt Hyde. Where you from, Matt? Let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. No doubt you're probably from north of here or maybe south. Good on you, mate. There he is. Let's have a little look at that handsome fella. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the Lake Cat-Eye gear on. No doubt, Matt, you're probably from that area as well.
He is a good-looking rooster, isn't he?
Look at him. There's not too many people that can get away with the grey, long-haired mullet.
He's from North Haven. There we go.
Cash for comment. Good on you, Matt. And
That's great when they're even sledging on the live stream.
mate, it's terrific. Look, we're all about having a good time here, and you've got to learn to laugh at yourself because life's too short.
Nathan's a pretty handy bowler too,
No,
mate.
absolutely.
So
And there's have a little look there at Nathan Wilson.
Yep.
He's using the Turbo Pros as well. And
today.
Yeah, play at North Haven. We got that, Matty. So good on you. Well, hopefully, mate, you might get a team together and come up here next year because, as you mentioned,
Yep.
always on the Father's Day weekend.
Yep, always this weekend, first weekend in
Mate,
September.
the beer's $5. I can see that you've got the sponsors product there.
Yeah, well, I've got to look after the sponsors, mate.
I just made sure I got a little beverage there from the barista.
I will say it's not Han. That's Tui's.
All right, well, let's have a look at the technique of Nathan Wilson.
Lovely delivery. He's got a really good smooth delivery.
Yeah,
Gets it out
moving
well.
there, Turbo Pro, same line every time.
As they say, you just got to put it on the same line every time.
I would
That's
say the
trick.
Turbo Pro more so than the Dynamic.
Yeah.
On this speed green,
Yes, absolutely.
probably the best bowl to use if you're looking at.
The dynamics I always
You narrow?
struggled with personally. Just the finish of them are really hard.
Yep.
So if you're narrow, you're gone.
Yep.
So that's what I always found. But that's each to their own as well.
No, absolutely. Well, we've just got to change our scoreboard around, and we'll get that happening once I get the proper names up, and away we go. But Leith, I'll let you talk about the action while I just attain to my.
Yeah, mate, no worries at all. Look, these blokes from Lake Cadaway haven't won 4 games for no reason either. This won't be easy for Big Chris, but I mean, a great challenge is how you want to finish it, isn't it? So,
100%.
So he's got that away well, and he's trying to look and trail it through. I tell you what, I reckon he's going to go pretty close too. He's going to go very close, I think. Just needs a little bit of luck. Oh, didn't quite get it. That's not a bad ball. So Big Chris has got a bit of a unique delivery in a sense. He's got a little tick in his swing, but geez, he puts him down well.
Let's have a little look at him. He's a strutting fella.
Yeah, he's a big fella, but you watch his little tick, but geez, he puts him down well. There's his little tick in his swing, but he does it every time. And mate, his delivery, and he's a big, tall bloke, but his delivery is absolutely beautiful. So,
And there we go. Scoreboard up, sponsors up, YouTube Live Sports, ladies and gentlemen, and you are having hopefully a wonderful Sunday afternoon, bringing you all the action from YouTube Live Sports. And where are we coming from?
We're coming from Grafton, mate.
This is where we are,
God's
Grafton.
country.
The Invitational Men's 2-Bowl Triples, the GDSC, the Grafton District Services Club.
Mate, he's close here too. He took a little bit off this. This is a good bowl.
Good correction.
Yep. Good effort.
Wow.
When you're adjusting to the other from the other green to this too, there's a little bit of an adjustment period. So
Yep.
that's the home ground advantage thing. You probably get it quicker.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to anyone from all around the world where you're watching from. We are watching at the final round of 5, looking at hometown hero. And we do use that word very loosely. Chris here.
He's our current singles champion, mate.
Oh, well, there you go. So he can
He's-
play.
Yeah, he can play.
And look at this bowl. Ring-a-ding-ding. Is a toucher coming in?
Oh,
Close.
and a trail would have been good too.
And what a start.
Yep, good start.
Well,
Christopher, can you tell us how the score when you're going? 2 to Chris.
and that is 2 to
Thanks, mate.
the undefeated team. We've got the home team on top on the scoreboard. It helps me.
Yep.
We change the camera angles around. And away we go.
No, we'll educate him about giving us a score yet, mate.
Yep, no, we're all over it.
We've got 12 ends to teach them. And
And look, for some of these guys, they've been on it before and others haven't, but this is more of the norm now. And great initiative from you and the team, Leith, to have us up here.
mate, I can't thank you guys enough. This is fantastic that you're here. It's really good for it.
Look,
so-
it's the country clubs. It's a bit like the NRL bringing the game to the country clubs, you know, because you're the heart and soul of what we do, you know. And we've had this discussion off camera that you're almost the forgotten cousin sometimes, and it does feel like the Metropolitan Sydney clubs are well supported by Bowls
It
New South
does.
Wales and Bowls Australia, and you've mentioned that before, and that's not
Yep.
the way it should be.
No, absolutely not. This is sort of heartland bowls, I suppose. I look at it, and every club should be supporting each other, and
Yep.
that's us going to other clubs as well, and we do. We have bowlers travel everywhere, but
Yeah, and we spoke about a very tight calendar.
Yep.
And sadly had some withdrawals from other close regional clubs purely because of based on their club championships. And
Yes.
and that's a difficult decision. But for me, I'm a bit more of a family-orientated person where you can't be everywhere, right? But,
you can't.
But you know what? It'd be nice to have a common ground, bit of communication when, I mean, you have to travel far and wide. What are some of the other, because people obviously not perhaps from the North Coast
No.
and the Northern Rivers region, which is your
Yes, yep.
region of 16 in the state, where else have you got to travel to play your pennant bowls, for
just
example?
even our pennants is, for example, Ballina and Lismore, so
Yeah.
that's an hour and a half drive each way.
Yep.
And I think anyone in Australia, distance driving is a different thing than overseas. So an hour and a half for us is not another country.
Yeah. And look, it's the way the roads are now,
Yeah.
a fairly good, comfortable drive. As we
That's-
look over the changeover to the seconds who are bowling now, but yeah,
Yeah,
so
Nathan will put this close too. He might be a little bit quick, but he'll put it close. He's got Matties to hit.
and as you mentioned, they're playing on carpet. This is now with the overcast conditions. You suggested that it may be start to pick up a bit.
Yeah, it'll speed up a little bit with the cloud cover. The wind's dropped off again, which is really good.
Yeah,
so
it
it'll get
has.
some really consistent.
We're looking
bowls
around
again.
23 degrees at the moment.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, God's country. I mean, I'm just a bit disappointed that with this broadcast, I'm not going to be able to play next year. But I've got a club shirt now. Apparently, I was out there rolling up and put a couple close. As I said, well, listen, we want to adopt to you. I haven't chosen where I'm playing my pennants this season yet, but I am playing out of the DY Bowling Club. But it's a long time between now and
Yeah, it
Christmas.
is, isn't it? That's the problem is that long time goes really quickly.
It does. Nathan Wilson looking like he's lining up on the forehand. He's bowling with Turbo Pros, and he's got the
Nathan
the
won't
sort
be
of
short.
it's not a duo. It's sort of the multi speckled sort of bowl.
They quartered nearly, but
Look, yeah, they're a quarter colour.
and look, that was a great bowl, mate. He wasn't short. He was never going to be short.
Well, he's got two in the area.
Nathan's a good young bowler, and this is what we love to see in the sport. You look at Chris and Nathan; they're both under 50.
Well,
And so is Matty.
late cat eye. If I get a chance to bring up that scoreboard, you know they're in the money. They're looking at a $1,200 each payday if they finish first place.
Yep.
And you can see why they're 4 wins out of 4 with bowls like that from Gary Martin with the XGs.
They won't get it their own way this game, though. They're going to have to earn it.
Oh, well, because I
Chris-
believe the Grafton side are 2 wins and 2
Two
losses.
losses. Yep, but they're quite handy, and this is their home deck, so they won't give it away, I don't think.
No, brilliant.
But like as you saw, the late cat eye blokes have played smart bowls there because he's got a bowl behind. It's a really good catcher. So now it's up to Chris to really consolidate it. They're holding 2, but it's up to him to consolidate. So there was a ding. There was a light bulb moment.
Well, it means that we might be able to open it. It just depends on what impact it has on the on the
On the
overall.
live stream.
Now, where is it?
Now, Big Chris has put this down. He's a fraction narrow, and he's a little bit weighty. He won't want to drag the kitty too far, I don't think. Well, he has. Oh, no, he missed it. Good bowl. Probably got away with that one a little bit. Now, the skip for late Cataway, he's hasn't got a lot to work with because except he can play into Nathan's a bit here or into Chris's and sit for shots. So only bad bowl's a short one. Sorry, Matt's working, so you got to listen to me. Unfortunately for you,
No, he's doing well. I'm just trying to bring up the scoreboard for you, and like
he got it. Look
like
at
I
that.
thought, the format in Excel isn't liked by my computer
No, that's
to
all right.
transfer it
Sorry,
over, but we can work out how to get a screenshot or convert it
Yep.
into.
Save those, and when you save it, put it as a PDF.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing right now.
So yeah, like that was a good result. Like, but he gave his bowl a chance to reach it. So that's what you have to do. If you're not there, you can't have any fun with it.
This is where, thank goodness, I went to 10 years of university over a number of part-time years,
Now, Big
where
Chris,
my computer skills do come into it.
yep, Big Chris will be at this, and he's a chance. He's a little bit tight. He had to play at that one, and it was there to play at. He had every other bowl around it, so He didn't get the result, but it's only the second end. It's a bit of a warm-up still, so for all players.
Okay.
He's given this the paddock to get in there. If he gets under Matt, he'll nearly get a shot out of this. That's a ripping bowl. Great bowl. That was a really good bowl then. Even if he doesn't get second, it was a really good sider for the ends to come. So I would say I'd watch Nathan measure in that, but he's pretty honest. It's 2 to the late cut-eye, boys. So that's not a bad result.
Alrighty. I reckon we're not far off from bringing up this score sheet, so we'll just make sure we get the cameras working first. So what was the score then, Lee?
It was 2 to late cut-eye.
Okay, so late cat-eye look like they have, what, 2 in the first?
No, they
second?
dropped 2 in the first, I think. Yeah, so it should be back to square.
Okay,
All
2
level
all.
picking. Yep. And Mick dunked it. It's not often you see that from Michael. He's usually extremely reliable. And I've got to say, that's the best thing I've seen all carnival is Matthew Shorten actually kicking bowls.
Oh. Why let the truth get involved in a good story, hey, Lee?
He might have been able to hear me say that too. I'll put that out there.
Now, it's good to see all of our people from all over the place, but young Nathan Wilson looking like he's wearing the Warilla Gorilla shirts, so maybe he's from that area. No? Just likes the shirt.
I've got one of them too, but I fill it out better.
Well, look, we know that the five-a-side Broadbeach Warilla did beat the home club, so maybe he's just got a bit of a man crush on Aaron Tees or Gary Kelly or Corey Wedlock or one of those legends.
You keep accusing us Grafton blokes of man crushes, mate. What's going on here?
I feel the love, my friend. I experience the love of this area. So there you go.
Hey, this is a good first bowl by Mick here. Look, he gave it plenty of air, which you have to do. That little breeze will push him in nicely, so that's a really good starter. You can hear the breeze in the microphone.
Absolutely, we can. All right. Keep going, Leith. I'll just get
Matty's
these downloads
put it
up.
out there as well. He might be a fraction wide, but he will get a good finish as well. I think he's a fraction wide and a fraction heavy, but it's not a bad spot to be. As a respot going, that's actually not a bad bowl, because if it does get killed and goes outside, he's going to definitely be in the count. But Mick won't let him off lightly either, so he really needs to focus. It was a good bowl there, Pete. Can hear from the other rink. Mick's given this air again, so he's a fraction wider. But that's not a bad bowl there either. Look, it's a little bit more difficult than the first game just because the breeze is sort of coming and going a bit, so you have to play for that as well. Young Matty, he's put this one down on a better line. It'll be close to shot, but all of them are short, so it's probably, not a great setup from either lead there. And this is when the seconds have to shine, but no pressure, hey guys. This is a good bowl. This is a very good bowl. Look at that. Behind the cake and on the line, so that's a really good bowl. Makes it harder for Nathan. He's got to really reach now. Oh, he's lean, but he's there. He's lean, but he's there. He's trying to give it a bit of a chance to grab that cake, and he's gone close to it too. Oh. He got it, but he didn't quite get it square. He's probably got shot out of it. It was a good bowl because he had to reach, and you have to have bowls behind as well. So that was actually a very good bowl. This one's not far off either. Hey, this is another great bowl here too. It is the shot. Drawing off the line's a bit of a masterful art, and you have to learn to do it as a bowler, and he did it very, very well. So Nathan's added a bit again here. He's tight again, but these turbos will hold up a bit. And you can tell he's young because he runs down the green, not like the rest of us. I waddle. The only running I do is my mouth nowadays, mate.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's an age thing.
So it doesn't like the PDF, but that's okay. We'll get it sorted.
We'll sort it for you.
All right, maybe we can
I can
change
tell you
it.
there's only four game winners. I know that much from memory.
Well, I'm just trying to see if I can save it as a JPEG file now.
We've actually got one of the 4 game winners on our rink right here, the Lake
Yep.
Cat-Eye guys.
So we'll change that around just to make sure we can see what we're doing. Yeah. And we're back. Let's try one more time.
Yep. No worries, mate. He's well pointed again here. It's all on his weight. So even if he goes behind, it's a good bowl. That's a good bowl. Excellent bowl there. I don't know. We'll have to drug test these guys, I think, after that. Big Chris will have a bit of a look at this, and I can't say I blame him because I'd probably do the same. And he's going to go very, very close. Well, he got one and the cake. It's a good bowl, Chris. So just being quiet while he delivered, so he didn't I didn't distract him too much.
No, you didn't.
He's dropped it short. He didn't like it when he let it go, I think. I'm not sure who's got shot there because the seconds aren't give us an indication.
No,
but
there's not a
that's
lot of
right.
indication.
Be good if they realised they were on like YouTube, mate, and actually were trying to help us. But
Absolutely. Oh, we can work it, mate. We're professionals.
speak for yourself. There's Lee Bond's voice again. I've heard that before. I called it early, didn't I? I know that voice. Big Chris dropped short, so it's going to be a measure. Well, no, it's not. No, the Lake Cat-Eye guy's got one. It was a good head though. A lot changed in that, and there's not a lot of bowls to change it. So that's it's a good bowl. So
what was the score? Sorry, Lee?
one down to one to Lake Cat-Eye.
Lake Cat-Eye.
I said one down because I'm a local, I suppose, but one to Lake Cat-Eye.
So we should be a 3-2 on 3.
Yes. But it was a good head. There's a lot changed in that, and when it's 2 bowl triples, there's not a lot of bullets.
No, absolutely.
So
All right.
now the sun's back out. It'll just slow down a fraction again.
Get off the green, I suppose.
So it's a well-pointed bowl by Mick here. He's just a fraction wide, I think. He sort of just stood up a little bit more than he normally does in that one.
Lovely weight, Carl. Behind.
There we go.
I've got to tell you, your mics are pretty good, mate. I can hear all these voices of blokes I know.
I don't know. I've got to try and turn down the sensitivity, my
No,
friend.
that's all right, mate. That's all good. It actually adds atmosphere, so that's fantastic.
Yeah. Good morning to Stephen Byrne. He's watching from New Zealand,
From New Zealand.
from Dunedin.
Oh, there you go.
Good on you, mate. I think the All Blacks are playing the Springboks. So I
No,
think that was...
aren't they playing the Aussies, mate?
Yeah. Unreal.
I thought they played the Aussies yesterday, but I could be wrong. It's been a long weekend.
Yes, it has.
Hey, this is a good bowl by Mick. He's just dropped short, but he's got back to the centre, which is not a bad bowl. So,
You know what? We're going old school.
Yep. But
I
Matty,
tried to transfer it over, but it wouldn't let
Yeah,
me change it
no.
to a JPEG, so we're going to take a photo of it.
screenshot it. That works.
And I normally could do a screenshot, but I don't know where to bloody to grab it from. So we might try and move this over to here.
So Matty had a chance to take real advantage of that then, and he sort of didn't. Oh, she's a bit shiny, that's all. He's a bit of a rough photographer by the looks of that. So. And Nathan's put his bowl down here, and he's trying to reach, which is a good thing. He's played a good bowl here. He's got past Mick. No, he's dropped short. Well, that's unusual for Nath. He's usually reaching, so probably tired to dead draw, and it's a hard game. Every game, no matter where you play, dead draw is the hardest bowl on the planet.
No, absolutely. And a good morning to Jordan Garrity joining us on the live stream, watching from Scotland. Another
Garrity.
Scottish person. Nationality.
Love
And
it.
having no luck with trying to get the board up at the moment, I just try and transfer it over to a JP, but it won't even let me take a photo of it. They beat the Springbok 24-17. I thought that was on
there
there.
you go. It was the Springboks,
So,
was
look,
it?
the world of rugby isn't brilliant. But just to let you know, G. Martin, do you know where he's from? Currently leading.
I'd have to look it up, but no.
Yep, that's all right. G. Martin currently leading with 80... Well, he's had 4 wins with a margin of 49. They are clearly getting through. And guess who rink they're on? This one.
None. Yeah, look at that.
They're on this one.
I'll just see if I can bring it up, mate, because I did have it on my phone.
And Gary actually is the second, hence the reason why I didn't recognise. I thought I was looking
Yeah.
for the Skips name. They are currently... and they had a big win this morning. They had a 24-win margin this morning. And so there is in second place we have B. Cooper. He's with a margin of 29. And so far there are 4
I'll see if I can bring it up,
four
mate.
triples
Yep.
that haven't lost
Lost,
yet.
yeah, there's four
So,
three round, four
B.
round
Cooper's
winners.
on rink 11. They've got a margin of 29. T. Lickus.
So who is it? Sorry, yeah, Lickus is local.
Lickus he's with a margin
He's
of
actually
17.
our club president.
Okay,
There
and
you
G.
go.
Pallister has a margin of 10. Now, Indy
So we've got the Lake
Conlon,
Cat Eye boys, which is obviously on here, which is the ones leading it.
Okay. Now, just to let you know where Aaron Sheriff is, they actually got beaten by 2 shots. Apparently a bit of a late night last night, so a little bit dusty to get going
I told you
through.
we look after you here. Mr. Cooper is from Evans Head.
There you go. I'd love to show you the score sheet, but look, young Mr. Chris Tier, they are sitting middle of the field, currently ranked 15th-ish, 14th.
And Greg Pallister's from Whoopi. Mate.
Okay.
So he's from Woolgoolga. For those that aren't local, it's Woolgoolga.
Well, Chris Tier team, the team we're watching now, had an 11-shot margin, and they only lost their 3rd game by 1
Yep.
with their first game
I was
yesterday
speaking
morning.
to him before this
down by
game.
12.
They lost a couple on the last end.
So, look, we
That's
don't
bold.
have any of the top 4 matched up, playing against each other.
No.
But just to try and find out who they're playing, okay, Mr. Lickus, he is actually playing against the team from Casino, and that's
Now, that
the
team from Casino rolled Aaron Sheriff.
Yes, so they aren't in for an easy game either.
No.
So stand by with 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 teams on 3 wins, waiting in the wings. So It's going to be close.
That's great, mate.
And the margins are all over the place. So you've got to really be congratulated on such an equal competition.
Well, one thing about a quick green, mate, is it's a real good equaliser, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Things can go right and things can go really wrong.
Oh, absolutely.
So, mate, and it is. It's a great carnival, and look, I can't thank the participants enough. Like, they're what make it. You know, we do a lot of work in the background, but they're what make it great.
And that win was suggested that it was going to increase a bit.
Yep.
And as you can hear through the microphones, it is doing that.
It's about this time of the day that it does start blowing, about 11:30. And it's okay when it blows, and every bowler will tell you the same. When it's consistently blowing, you can play for it. It's when it's gusty, it's hard.
Yes.
Well, the Grafton boys got 4.
4. Okay.
Now, that might rattle a bit of a cage here.
This is the interesting thing, is because of the way things are placed, these guys need a win.
Yep.
And I'm sure the Grafton boys would take great pleasure in knocking them off.
I bet you they would. And as you can see with Matty, now he's placed the mat right at the back, and he's probably going about 3/4 length, but because he knows this green, that's his, you know, he's quite happy to change the mat length.
Yeah, sure.
And if he doesn't get one close, he's going to let everyone down, and I'll have to let him know.
Get rid of that. The wind's now starting to pick up, so we get rid of my signage.
Go, Grafton. Come on, like cat.
So I think he's just played over. He's played wide and over. So he's left the door open for Mick here. Now we can feel the breeze where we're sitting, mate, but when you get down towards the clubhouse end, and I said this yesterday, the breeze doesn't affect it as much.
Very protected.
Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't affect it as much, so you get a bit of finish down the other end.
Absolutely.
The problem with when you're playing in the wind is it blows between your ears as well, I think, and you know, you start trying to overcorrect for it.
Yes.
Great bowl by Mick here. So,
Yeah, good start. Well, they won't go down without a fight.
No, definitely not.
Because with the margin they have, Leith, they just have to get the win.
Yeah, that's right.
They've got a plus margin of almost 20 shots.
Well, this is the other beauty of an open draw like this. You get a pretty solid local team, well, you're going to get pushed, aren't you? So, and 2 bowl triples, you don't get much of a chance. So, and Matty's put a great bowl down there. He was waiting for me to say it too. He was looking at me.
Just making sure I return the USB.
Don't worry, there's nothing untowards on it. It's all good.
Yes. Now, Ian Lane, good morning to you, or good might be good evening. Norfolk Island.
Yeah.
Now, there was a team from Norfolk Island. I saw a shirt. And there was a gentleman wearing a shirt from Norfolk Island.
Isn't that the beauty of bowls, mate? Everyone that travels tends to buy a shirt.
Well,
we actually gave you one.
I know you did. I feel fabulous. I feel like I've grown an extra leg. And we look at the Nathan Wilson. He's got the Turbo Pros.
He's got the Turbo
on
Pros.
On the carpet
he's
here
down
at the
there pretty well.
GDSC in Grafton.
He's put this down really well. He's got the cake, I'd say. If not, he's got Matty's. But the only thing there is he's made it a bit fat.
Still got to the centre line, which was important.
This isn't badly down either here.
Good area. Look, they're
his
really into the groove, these bowlers, as you'd expect.
Look at that for a bowl. Great bowl.
Now,
and that shot.
True story about Lake Cat-Eye is we used to holiday in Port Macquarie, Lake Cat-Eye, in fact. And I remember my dad, I played lawn bowls since I was 15 and played with my grandmother and my dad, Dougie, the big bowl at Lake Cat-Eye. I remember seeing this big bowl because we had carpet bowls at home.
Yep.
And all I wanted to do was go and have the old orange juice, an orange orchie. And that's when I heard the first time I heard the word orchie, and I'm thinking when I get to school and they're talking about orgies, I'm going, well, you want an orange juice? Like I'm from a similar vintage as you.
Yep.
And they started to talk with sex education. I said, what do you mean? I'm just having a glass of
orange juice.
An orange orchie. And they're talking about orgies. And that was a Catholic Morris Brothers school where they told you nothing, so you had to assume everything.
Yeah.
which is the worst thing.
Oh,
You
I
know,
love
the
it.
closest thing I heard to a condom was condong in the last game. We're looking at a change over ahead. The skipper's having a little high five.
Yep.
And the thing I love about this great sport is the camaraderie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, mate. And look, everyone gives everyone a fair bit of cheek on the greens.
Yeah.
And if you're like me, you give a fair bit of cheek off the greens as well. But
Now, what's Matty Shorten's story? I tell you, I spoke to him before I spoke to you.
Yep.
3 hours later, I'm finally off the phone.
yeah, that's pretty much how Matty works.
What a legend.
And I tell you what, you can't mistake his voice.
Anyone who can out-talk me.
Mate, he's another bowler here that, and he's, as you can see, he's younger. He just loves it. Absolutely loves it. He's a selector. He loves beating me for some reason.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it often, but he loves beating
why.
me.
There's a great shot of the big man, the big man, Chris Terry.
Chris will be close
The
here.
bowl is on the line. Great area.
He's put it
You
down
can
on
tell
a
that he
really good
knows
paddock.
where it needs to be.
He got the second out. That's a good bowl.
Yeah, enjoy that. Who's holding shot down there? Because I'm still...
I've got a feeling like Cat IR with that one on the side. That's
We'll
why
soon
Chris is
find
playing
out,
at it.
depending on where he lands. But at the moment, if I was Gary Martin, I'd be trying to land that jack high bowl, push it through to take the shot away
really
from Grafton.
So you might get a glide here. If he gets it on the edge, you'll get a good glide. Yeah, look at that.
He's got it fat.
He got it pretty fat.
And
he
then
got in
rolled through,
front.
though. You can see the speed.
Yeah.
So the finger is one down.
But see, that's the beauty of giving your bowl a chance, isn't it? So,
Yep. And my apologies, I was looking at Graham Conan rather than Gary Martin. I looked up there and thought, hang on, they don't look anything alike.
Now, please don't blame me. I haven't got the sheet.
No, I looked at the sheet and thought, no, we've got the rock star. He's up the other end.
Now, I haven't got the
Definitely
sheet.
Graham
I'm just
Conan.
winging it.
I should have zoomed in, which I'm doing now because I can't see anything because all the TV screens are. There he is.
Yep.
There is Graham Conan. He's got the SRVs.
Yep.
And looking at that scoreboard, it does say 6-3 on
Yeah.
4, and we are correct weight.
Yeah, that'd be right because
Which is
Grafton
important.
picked up the 4 on the last
Now-
end.
A big chat here.
So one of the rules or conditions of play we had with this carnival was that the skip can only come up before his last bowl.
Yeah, and I think that's a great initiative.
I think it's an important rule. Otherwise, there's a lot of time wasting that can go on.
I had a tournament, sadly, where they said you couldn't go at all. And I spent more time standing there with my second,
Yep.
trying to describe to me what shot to play. And this is where Bowls New South Wales were trying to bring in different things. But some people literally take the piss.
Oh, they
Excuse
do.
the French. And you
Yeah.
go, you know what? We all want to get out here before Christmas.
Mate, I don't understand. You see a lot of people get so wrapped around the axles with things instead of enjoying the day.
Yeah, and that's where it gets a little bit...
I know there's money involved, but still.
Well, look, Chris is obviously
He knows what
trying
he's
to
doing
land
here.
that
Look at this.
bowl. Great area
This
lead.
will be a really good bowl. Oh, he just missed it. He glided it in. He was very unlucky.
So, with a bit of jack movement,
I reckon the late Cat Eye blokes have got 2.
was that a quick signal of 1?
No, there's a bowl to come.
Oh,
So Nathan accidentally kicked it out.
oh no. That'd be 7, thanks. And you can't even get 7.
This is exactly a perfect example. People would go, "Oh, umpire, he kicked." Like, really?
You just put it. You just,
Put it back.
No fuss.
No.
Put it back, and away he goes.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by the wrapped around the axles part. I just don't get it.
Not a lot of room here, Leith, for him to get around
No,
that.
but he can glide again.
that bowl of
He
his.
can
He's
get a
just
glide
gotta
again,
land
though. Oh, he might have got Maddie's in. No, they got one.
Okay.
The late Cat Eye boys got one.
So,
It was a bit of a risky shot, but you got to play them sometimes.
correct.
That's why you earn your beer, so you can forget them.
6-4 on 5.
Mate, we've been blessed with a few good games, haven't we?
Oh, I think you've rigged the stream just quietly. I'm not complaining.
And it is a cruel mistress, the old 2-bowl triples, mate.
Well, you got nowhere to hide.
No. Oh, Big stunked it again. That happens. Matty will move the mat back again here, just
Absolutely.
to make sure he's wearing his shoes out and kicking balls.
Yeah. And I think the golden rule is if you do end up getting the mat back from a ditch jack,
Yep.
you move the mat regardless.
Absolutely. So move it to where you feel comfy.
You know, I
Especially when
take
you're the
great
home
delight
team,
if
mate.
they've brought the mat all the way up and everyone's kicked all the bowls, which I wait for just quietly as a second
Yeah.
in fours. But I had to laugh at the recent state championships. I was at Nowra and we're playing against a club who shall remain nameless because I don't want to throw stones. But the third decided to join the skip up at the head. The second decided that his job was only to keep the score. And so the only person kicking bowls back for the opposition was the lead.
Well, I will say one thing, though.
And I just went, oh, come on, guys.
I will say one thing, mate. You're a second. You're not meant to kick bowls. You're meant to do the scorecard. No, I'm only joking.
No, but the problem was, Leith, my own players had to go at me for not kicking bowls back. And I said, listen, I'm the second. You're the lead.
That's where you hold the pen and the paper up. The scorecard.
I tried. Oh, look out. Go, Dad, Acker,
Yep.
Gary Martin.
Sorry, we better get back to the
You guys
game.
have got this. Happy Father's Day.
Yep.
From Amy. There you go. So, Amy, what do you think of Dad's hair? Give us a comment. It looks amazing. Like, he obviously must spend a bit of time in the shower, a bit of grooming done there, Amy. Hope you're having a good day and Dad's having a great time
He
here.
is. We're looking after him. Don't worry about
I
that.
wonder what his perfect Father's Day is. Would it be obviously hanging with his family, of course, but this is second prize,
I'd
right?
say probably $1,200 would go pretty well.
Well, look, he's got one hand on it. They're going to win this game. They lose. They may end up with nothing. Well, no, you know what? I think they would be very hard pressed with the margin they've got
Yeah.
to be 4.
I don't think they'll be
wins.
out of the money. It's just
No,
a matter
but
of
it
what
depends
position.
on the colour.
Yeah.
And the wheelbarrow they need.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's probably a bit of a foregone conclusion that they will get some, but it's what about. So
But look, it's a bit of a extra incentive.
Yeah,
a lot of these
absolutely.
players here all think they'd get the money.
And
And
as
that's
a
the beautiful thing about this sport.
well, as a bowler, you know yourself, you'd love to knock off the top dogs.
Well, you don't get every opportunity to play against Aaron Sheriff or the likes of Damien Delgado.
even Indy Conlon and
Indy
Sarge.
Collins,
Yeah.
all the bowlers that we've had here.
Yep, that's been
The
a great
Shane
bowl by
Dodds,
Matty there. Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Stewie Dawsons.
Yeah, mate, and just all of them in general. The whole Paul that's just walking up here now, Paul Gray from
Love the
McLean.
people from McLean.
He just knocked off a big dog too. He knocked off one of the 4-game winners. So
And it's hilarious when he actually does a steeplechase over my cone to stop walking in front of the camera.
he's about 18 foot tall though. So,
Good to see the Raymond Terrace guys having fun. One of the
Absolutely.
directors.
no, so they're not bad bowls. And so like Cat Eye holding the shot, but it's Jack High and Matty's got the back bowl. So probably a short bowl's on a great bowl there.
So here comes
Nathan, young Nathan's going to put this down now. He won't be short.
young Nathan.
He will
Ball's
not
on
be
its
short.
way. Jeez, if you can
He's
hold on that
close here,
line.
mate. Very, very close here.
Jack is in the presence.
What a great bowl. Just went past, but what a great bowl.
I believe
I
he got
thought
a
he
little
would've-
faint little touch on
I
it.
thought he would have been through more then, to be honest.
Great effort. What a game. I hope you're enjoying the coverage.
They've even got an extra bowl in their ink now.
Another bowl just turned up. So whose bowl is that on the right-hand side there, Leith?
Now, that is Michael Myers, so that's a late Cat-Eye bowl. And now we've got a Grafton bowl on the left.
So the second,
Yep, so Michael, the lead for late Cat-Eye, he's
Sending
put that
it
first
down.
bowl down. So,
Gary Martin decided to change it over because he
Yeah,
doesn't want to trail the
that's right.
bowl or the jack
in
to
saying
that,
he had to
that
be,
Grafton bowl.
He had to be behind, mate. They got 0 behind, so
So that bowl is not in his line. The instruction from Skip Chris Tier, the current club singles major champion.
is
He's
to
north
reach.
of about 6'4", just quietly. And maybe the rest. Nathan Wilson played an absolute belter of a bowl, and you can see
And he's close here, mate, too.
he's chasing it,
He's close
stalking it.
This is what I was saying about being behind.
Wow.
Had to have a back bowl. It was a great bowl by Nathan there.
Now we've got
We're holding
cop
two.
that. We've got to touch you.
Yep.
And sometimes I try and bring on my best Ray Rabbits Warren. You know, because I'm the commentator, so I get to do however I want to do. Thank you very much. All righty.
And that was a good bowl. So, but it was all to play for because he had everything back. So, and when you look at it even now, Michael's only got one bowl there.
And young
the other
Nathan
four are
Wilson might
against.
be wearing the Riverless shirt, but he's definitely...
Yeah, well, he's going to be chipped about not wearing his Grafton
Well,
shirt shortly.
maybe
I'm
he
just
couldn't
going to
wash
put it
it.
out there.
Maybe he couldn't wash it from yesterday. Maybe he needs to get another shirt. But here we go. It's time for the skippers.
Well, if he wins some prize money, mate, he better buy another
Well,
one.
I
eh?
might give you this one. Well, young Garen Conan using the SRVs. I know that the SRVs on this type
He's
of
pushed
green
it out too wide, but he's got a chance of a bit of finish.
have a kind finish.
Yeah, I love my SRVs, I'll be honest. And that's
we
why I've
might
got a bit of
try and,
draw. So.
change that middle camera just to try and bring in...
That part's up to you, mate.
Yeah, bring in the direction. Because at the moment, the way that the camera is, if I was able to have the tripods back further,
Yep.
but no bowling club has any. They always have the fences close. I know the bowl is coming on the ditch
This
side.
is a great bowl here by Chris.
It's coming
This is
into
gonna sit
play
next
because
to it.
Jack has moved.
That's a great
That
bowl by
is-
Chris.
Hats off. That is a cracker. To know how close he had to go to the ditch rink.
Yep.
And I'm going to try and zoom in.
We're a little bit fortunate that we don't have to go right to the ditch with the boundary pegs,
Yeah,
but
no.
it's pretty hard work on that side either way. And you've got to be really, as I said, weight perfect. That's the
Correct.
thing. So, and we got through, so he might have cut one out. We'll see.
So that is the view from the side camera. This is young Chris. You can see where his body is adjacent to where he's aiming. He's almost aiming to where we are in the commentary area. We're underneath that RSL tent. The bowler's on its way.
He's put that out well again.
He
He's a
has
little
put
bit
that out
tighter
well.
this
He's
time.
stayed very balanced. This will come into shot very shortly.
He's a little bit tighter this time, that's all. He didn't need to do much though, did he?
No.
He's got a couple, so
Let's have a look to see. 2 are out.
3. There we go.
3 shots.
That's those back bowls coming into play though, isn't it?
Correct. Now,
So
let's
Matty's
make sure.
gone to the back again. So he's doing that deliberately. He's trying to, just change the trajectory of the bowls sort of thing. So, and Matty plays here all the time, obviously, so he's fairly comfortable with it.
Well, we have a 9-4 scoreline, and I can tell you, Matty Shorten is bringing it for the TV game. Bringing it.
Well, he had to for one game, I suppose.
He's going to watch this back, Leith.
I know.
And does he know your car?
Yep.
Be careful, you might have a couple of flat tyres or a windscreen with a deposit of something on it.
Mate, they'd feel left out if I didn't give them a bit. I noticed Rummy happened to put his 4X Gold in front of the TV there, thanks to our wonderful sponsors. He didn't even know he did it, but I saw it.
Great bowl here. Jack High. Got good
start.
touch. Battle of the leads. It's actually been a battle of all 3
It has actually,
positions
hasn't
at the
it?
moment,
Yeah.
so very consistent. We've got Michael Marr using
But all
the
6 bowlers have put some good
SRVs.
bowlers down, that's the thing. So
Yeah,
there hasn't been too many bad ones, mate. So,
good area, and that
yeah.
cloud cover is starting
Yep.
to come over.
So it'll run on a little bit because of the cloud, which it did. He was just a fraction.
And on the running
wide.
surface, just returning the favour to Matt, just to give him a little bit more movement in. Bowl's on its way.
We'll see what happens. I'll be quiet and he throws it out to Albuquerque.
Not coming back from there.
What happens is I don't sledge him, see? No, it's not a bad bowl back there, though. Like, he's got the spot and it's in play, so...
The old wind getting up.
Yep. And And it's not heavy yet, but it's at least it's not blustery. It's wind.
Yes.
It's an advantage sometimes because you can adjust a lot quicker when the wind's consistent.
Correct.
So Mick just went through there, but it's not a bad bowl either. He was trying to sort of sit Matty off it, I believe, but.
So I've actually brought up now the live scoreboard.
Oh, look at
so
that.
We can see how we go. And I can't bring it up on the actual screen, though. I've got to work out how I take a screenshot and just transfer it over. I'm sure I can do it.
Good bowl here by Nathan too. He's gone through, but he's in a really good spot. And it's 2 shots still. So.
I've taken a screenshot of it. I just don't know where it's saving to. That's one thing for Happy to help me out.
I always get scared of feedback, mate.
Oh, look, you know what? I'm brave. Just get in there and have a crack.
I get plenty of it. This is a good bowl. It's a very good bowl. He's going to go through a little bit. That's all.
Yeah.
That breeze will push it on.
I have to remind you, viewers, we've got the L plates on, but we're doing a great job.
Well, if you're not enjoying it, we can't help it. We're only here having a bit of fun. So
Absolutely. Love the frog, I know, Steve, and love the mullet, Amy, of course. And oi, 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 go. Gazaby, Laka.
Now Nathan's chasing this down because he likes it.
Absolutely.
Maybe you should get Specsave as a sponsor as well after that.
Yes. All right. We can see the overcast skies.
Now he's given this plenty of air. This is, if his weight's right, it's a good bowl. He's a bit quick, I think. So he's come back to the centre. It's just his weight was heavy.
7 ends to play. Next year you were suggesting, because of us used to play 3-bowl triples, you've now got a bit more spare time in your hands. So we're probably, looking at a format of 5 matches on 13?
Same format, just 2 extra ends. Yep.
Which I think will help. And I would suggest you give them 1 end roll each time, because obviously they're finishing up the other end.
That'll stay the same, 1 end roll up. And the reason we've done that anyway is because the greens are 2 different paces. It gives you a chance to adjust.
Yep.
So it's fairer for all bowlers. But we'll probably go to 15 ends next year.
Yeah, terrific.
As I said to you, probably off-air end on, this has been our first sort of run at this format. And we weren't quite sure. We tried to time it, but it's very hard. And we got to, as every person that plays bowls and everyone that's been involved in any carnival will tell you, timings are always difficult.
Yes.
So, and when there's food involved and everything above.
So there's Chris Tier, delivery on its way.
Mate,
looks
this will be a good bowl. You watch this. He's going next to the cake. Oh, he ran through. He made a liar out of me.
That's the running surface of the Turbo Pro. If it was say an Optima, that would have swooped underneath, because the Optima is a similar line to an XG.
Yep.
Where the Turbo Pro, I think there's no bowl like it. You might think of Greenmaster Power.
Yeah.
But I always think
Series
the dynamic.
16 Greenmaster Power.
Yes.
There you go.
So, I'd actually go a Greenmaster Power if I didn't go a Turbo Pro on this green. Look at that.
Yeah, so they both run through. So
but
this is the cloud cover
fractions.
2, mate. This is the cloud cover 2. See, that's that. Except
and the beauty thing about this sport, Leith, is it's forever changing.
Yes, absolutely.
And you've got to adapt.
Yep.
But you only get 2 turns to adapt.
And that's the hard part, isn't it?
So look, I see that Chris has actually moved his feet. He's moved.
Yep.
I would think onto the outside of the mat.
He's trying to adjust his pace without adjusting too much.
Correct. Well, he doesn't really have to adjust his line. He adjusts the point of delivery where it should hang, and it should come.
Yep.
And look at that subtle adjustment. Just missed it.
He's just missed again, but he's trying to adjust with his feet, which is not a bad choice. Yep.
He was identical with swing speed, and that shows me he's a bowler in form.
Yep.
You can't always maintain good form.
And as I said, mate, here with cloud cover, it picks up a second. So. Yeah, and you've got to adjust for that really, really quickly, and then when the sun comes back, you've got to adjust the other way.
Yes.
So.
Now, these SRVs, they have a similar finish to a Turbo Pro, but they're not as narrow.
No,
and let's see the count.
That's a be 2
out, or maybe the third one, or you almost...
3.
At 3.
3 to the Grafton boys. So
an interesting little word of advice to Nathan. Did you see how he pulled those bowls out towards the third shot there?
Yeah.
You need to pull them out the other
Yeah,
way.
it's a good option, isn't it?
Because if he knocks a bowl, you
Yeah,
can't claim
can't
that
claim it.
three. So little things like that. What can they do to change the momentum here?
Well, look, they've just got to get bowls in the head, don't they? It's as simple as that. So bowls in the head count for everything. If you don't have them there, you're in trouble. You're chasing. So
Like every time at the moment that skipper Graham Conan gets on the mat, he's down.
yes, and that's
In the
it's
last
so
couple of
hard to
ends.
play that way.
And so it does make the going a little bit tough. I mean, obviously his teammates are trying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No one ever deliberately. It's one of those things that I find with bowls where you get skips that get upset. You're like, no one ever deliberately tries to bowl a bad bowl.
Correct.
If it was that easy, we'd all be Aaron Sheriff, wouldn't we? You know, and we're not. So,
Well, Aaron's proven that he's human. He's
well,
two
he's had two losses as well, hadn't he? So this is where I always find it amazing with skips when they get upset. You think, well, I'm not trying to do it.
Well, that's why they're skippers, though.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah,
gotta be
that's
careful.
true.
Careful what you wish
Oh,
for.
no, that's all right.
We've got great pictures here, bringing to you from the GDSC, the Invitational Men's Triples, here on beautiful Father's Day. It's a lovely shot there of Michael Marr. That's what he can see, and this is what we can see, because they are bowling up towards us, away from the clubhouse.
So there's that second with the cloud cover, mate.
Yep, and we might just try and zoom out just a little bit so we can actually see where his bowl is finished.
I'm trying to indicate to some of our guys that I'd like to support our sponsor, but they're not looking.
All right. A man's not a camel, as we say.
That's exactly right, mate. And it is Father's Day. It's one of
Yes.
those few days in the year you can't get in
Yes.
too much trouble.
Now, I tell you, up the other end, I believe the bowls have been a lot closer because
Yeah.
less impact and wind. Here,
Yes.
they're actually bowling into a southeast. It's not terribly windy, but if they're playing this hand, particularly the backhand, they're
Yes.
drawing into the wind.
wind.
And a lot of the bowlers are not crossing the head. They're leaving the bowl high, and they play the other hand, they're normally crossing the head, hence the direction of the wind.
Anyone that is like into sailing or anything, it's like a spinnaker effect. You get an extra metre and it doesn't
Yep.
turn as fast. So, yeah, and you have to allow for that. Going back, and it doesn't look much the buildings and the shape of it, but
Yes.
it does really protect it.
So Nathan Wilson, filling down on the
Yep.
backhand again. You've got those quartets sort of. He's
Yeah.
he's in good area again.
He's a fairly handy bowler, Nathan. Don't worry about that. He's dropped a bit short. Look at that. The controlling body is a champion, is all I'll say, Terry Glass.
Terrific.
And he didn't even walk in front of the camera with it.
Oh, well done.
Mate, like, and you can see with the late cat eye guys, because it's sped up a bit, they're getting a little bit gun shy.
Well, they are, and they're also behind on the scoreboard. So a shot that Gary Martin just played
Yep.
obviously needs to correct.
Yep.
But he's playing that the wider hand.
Yep.
And when you look at 12-4, all of a sudden 6 ends to go, those shots that were easy, I've lost my touch.
Yep.
And there's nothing about that. It's more about just trying to stay in the moment,
Yep.
focus on the bowl that's in hand.
Absolutely. And,
And,
bowls is a
and
brain
once
game.
again, Nathan's put another bowl. That's in the head. Ladies and gentlemen, on this carpet, beautiful greens here in Grafton, but you're not going to get heads that are inches from 10 bowls because it's just the way that you have to play.
And it's funny because this morning we did have them when the conditions were sunny and still, and now this afternoon it's changed.
So
Well,
you
the
can
second
see
game it's changed.
Gary
so-
adjusted his weight, missed his line,
Yeah.
so he comes back and says, well, I didn't get 50%.
Yeah.
But look, that bowler's in play because
It's behind.
if Graham plays his forehand, he can move the jack
Yeah.
across and go from there. But I can tell you, the team of Chris Tier, they are 2-2. They had a pretty good margin in game 4, but they need to grab a good margin here,
Yeah.
and they're doing that against the team that's got
leading it.
Absolutely. Westport. There you go. I knew there was another name of another club in Port Macquarie. I just couldn't remember it.
Like I said, don't say Michael bowls for Port Macquarie because he'll come over and hit us. No, I'm only joking. No, Mick's a very nice bloke.
All
so-
right. Chris Tier once again gets on the mat, and it's not such a tad tail for him. He's looking like he's trying to line up on his backhand.
Everything to play for.
He's got the Turbo
everything
Pros. This is what it looks like from his angle. Stays down.
So he'll still get a bit of finish on that side, but it'll spinnaker on a little bit, so
And
it'll run
Nathan
on.
had his foot there. He's got a little bit of traffic to negotiate at 12-4 with Evan7 here at the wonderful
Look at that.
GDSC Men's Invitational Triples, Day 2, Father's Day. Has he drawn the shot?
He's drawn the absolute shot, but there's still room. There's
I
a
do
fair
like
bit
the
of
colour
room.
of his bowls, the pink and the black with that duo. It's a nice little look. The two-tone colour. This is Graham with his SRVs.
Well, Graham's got plenty of room to get one in there here.
He has.
And
This
look,
is
he's
his
actually put it on
viewpoint.
a really good line.
We get the little periscope up and it's coming in.
I'll tell you what, a little trail will really, really hurt.
I
Look
mentioned
at
that
this.
bowl before.
Look at that. Oh,
Wow.
so unlucky.
So guess what I suggested when Nathan Wilson
Went through. Yep.
went through and sat fairly high, and we've
That's the
got to
beauty.
bring him up.
It's-
We haven't seen Mr. Chalky for just a little while, but I am conscious in looking at the current state of play, the scoreboard.
So Graham's got a chance on the other hand, though. So because he can play at Nathan's, he can play towards it.
Yep,
And if he drags a kitty, he's got 4 catches.
absolutely.
Yeah, so if Chris sort of needs to get one at the back, because if Graham comes through and touches that kitty, they're going to get 4.
So he's chasing it.
Yeah, he likes it. I don't really like watching him run, but he likes the bowl.
Yes, some of these guys have got to get into a bit of running school.
But that's what I was saying. This is a perfect bowl if it stays up, and it didn't. It was bad luck. But see, Graham's got catches there now. He can afford to reach.
But he had to reach.
Yep.
You know, if you fell 4 feet
Yep.
short,
Yep.
it's better in the ditch.
Yeah, absolutely. And Chris was trying to cover those
All right,
back bowls.
so what are we looking here from Graham?
Little
He's
trail.
changing over. He's
Yep,
going
little
on the
trail.
backhand. He knows this is a big bowl. This is 3,600 looking at him.
Little trail of the cake, and he'll be cheering.
Late cat eye.
Tell you what, he's given it a bit of a chance here.
Can he promote now? That his own bowl. Onto the jack.
Cake will do it. See?
Wow.
Cake will do it. So the late Caddo blokes just picked up 3, and that's what I said. There was that little trail was on. That was what Chris was trying to cover with his
So-
last bowl.
He had a lot of good fortune there. I don't know if I'm going to get the replay on that because I've been a bit too long on
I
it.
reckon you'll get it.
No, we just saw
Oh,
the
we
3.
just missed.
Yeah, we just didn't get there quick enough. But we'll go. It wasn't even a toucher. But could that be a turning point in the state of play? I mean, he was a couple down.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people would say fortunate result. Absolutely. Did he get what he played for? Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. He gave his bowl a
It was
chance.
just the way he executed it. And you need that good fortune.
There's
be
as
honest.
much luck as good skill in bowls.
Yeah,
But
to
you have
stay
to
around.
also earn your luck, as you said earlier. You've got
Yep.
to actually give your bowl a chance. So
Yep.
that's what he did.
Well, some reason viewers, my number 8 doesn't like going into the end of the scoreboard, but it'll change. Once we go to 9, it flips. So let's get back to seeing what the guys are doing. Not to mention, I have a process
be a 6
where I've got to
as well.
change the camera first, but I'm having a lovely time with Leith, and it should be 6.
And anyone that knows me knows that his poor bugger's been stuck with me for 2 days.
No, it's all good.
And that was a great starter by Mick there. That's right on the centre line, about 2
Was
inches
it a
off the
toucher?
cake.
Maybe not, but we're going to give him a cop that because that's a really great follow-up bowl
Yeah.
from having some good fortune.
And when you're down and you're chasing shots, and then that's a great bowl. It's a good response by Matty. He's a little bit under and a little bit short,
Absolutely.
but good response. As I said earlier, Mick's he knows these greens, so he's actually a very good bowler too. He's another one that regularly gives me a touch up.
You can see the leads have just gone, all right,
Yep.
we got to get amongst this.
Well, behind's a good bowl too, isn't it?
Correct,
So,
and we've seen where the jacks move.
Yep.
This is Matty Shorten. Had a haircut just for the live stream, but he's wearing a cap all day in overcast conditions. In a good area again.
Yeah, he is.
Skip Chris
He's
Tier.
behind.
Pretty happy with
Chris
that.
will be happy with that. He's behind, mate.
Well, if you're an opposing second,
Yeah,
you're going to try and land that bowl because you've already got second shot.
that's right.
So you now need to, if you miss, you end up behind. Let's have a look at Gary Martin with the XGs to see how he executes it. First half of the run is good.
Yeah, not bad.
Needs to reach. Starting to turn now.
The thing that Gary's done in the last probably 4 or 5 ends is he's been short.
So
And you just
Gary
can't afford it.
has actually given his skip a good option there because there's a bowl to plant.
Yep.
And they do have a bowl behind. Well, no, they need one.
Yeah, they need one. He's just dropped the weight a little bit, and
So
this
here
is that
comes-
variable pace thing with the cloud cover.
Yes, Nathan Wilson
Nathan will be at it.
on the way.
He's close too, mate. Oh, he missed a lot. He let me down.
That's literally
I was
An inch
pumping
or
up the
two.
local boy, mate, and he let me down.
up the other end. That's all right. He's got another one. This is the rock star Gary Martin XGs.
He's got better weight on this.
He does because he's got that other bowl he can
Yep,
plant.
that's exactly right.
Now
if he misses it, he gets Matty at the back. Oh,
that's okay because look,
yeah.
he may have the tee. I'm not sure.
Holes
be
are for
close.
bowls, mate, aren't they?
Let's have a look to see young Nathan Wilson. He had a good sider with the first one. The bowler's on its way.
He's taken a little bit off it and given it
Travelling.
more paddock. It's actually a good bowl by the looks of it.
He's close.
Yeah, he's taken the weight off nicely and he's given it just a chance to
Trying
bend.
to
And look at
slice
that. Oh, didn't get the result, but what a great bowl.
However, it's set up now.
Yeah, it is.
His skipper can see. And this is where a lot of people were trying to challenge the way they think about the sport. He hasn't got shot,
No.
but he set it up for the next bloke.
And that's what you've got to do. It is a team game
You
for
want
a
to
reason.
leave it there. And yes, a lot of skippers do get the accolades,
Yep.
but you don't have a front end. You saw Aaron Sheriff. They
Yep.
got beaten by 5 on this live stream in round 2
Yep.
yesterday because his front end just struggled to
But
be
if
there
they're not,
consistently.
and if they're not setting up the head or setting up catches or being, there when you need it, well, then you're always going to struggle. Every team
Absolutely.
game's the same, isn't it?
All right. Well, the skippers are on their way. We've got a 12-6 on 8 tier over Conan, the local boys.
Really holding their own here. It's been a really
Chris
good game.
Tier, current singles champion. He'll be going to the Champion of Champions.
He's been there, done that. Yes, he has.
Good luck to him. Lucky fella. All right.
He's bloody.
What's
He
Graham got?
give me a fair old whooping through that that club championship too. I'll just point it
Good
out
practice game. You're a bit of a speed bump, were you?
there. We can put it that way. This is a good bowl too. He's around the back of it. Oh, he got Matty, but that's actually a really handy bowl there
Yeah.
because he just cannot drop a big number now, can he? So
No. And all the Lake Cat-Eye team combo need to do is win.
yep.
They don't need a margin. They win. They get the 3,600
Yep.
of the 10 grand pie. Good
As
day
you
out for
said, you've
Father's
been.
Day. Whew.
Yeah, as you said, you've been to uni for 10 years, mate. Peas make degrees, don't
Yes.
they? That's
Chris
pretty much
Tier.
the equivalent here,
He is close.
mate. That's a good effort, great effort.
And with 2 bowls,
Yeah.
a good cider,
Yep.
I would suggest he's going to try and change his feet on the mat again.
Yeah, Shippy's pretty handy when he wants to be.
Now, Gary Martin. Look, if I was Graham, I would have come to the head, just because nothing much has changed. But Gary did give him a bit of an information around what bowls need to
Oh,
sit.
I would have
Nothing
done it
has
for the
changed.
timing thing, just to change the timing of the game a
Yes.
little bit. But this is not a bad bowl, because if he sits Matty on the inside, it's good.
Just
Oh, he's just a fraction narrow. So he didn't have the weight. So if he sat Matty on the inside, sit in 3 and make it hard.
absolutely, little trail. So the instruction from Nathan: your weight's good. It's just your line.
Yep.
Let's see how he sets up.
See, Chris has a really good trail on here.
He does got a very good trail on. He's set up. Very good square on the mat. His shoulder and his pointing foot at his mark of his green. Looks up. Nice little backswing. Has a slight
He
turn
has
of the hand.
he has a little click in his swing with that, but
If his weight is on, he
mate,
has got
this
the
is
kitty
a
here.
bomb. I'm telling you now, it's a bomb.
It's holding.
Oh,
And he's got it.
what I told you, it was a bomb. What a bowl!
Wow.
You got to applaud a good bowl, mate, and that deserves an accolade. That one.
Wow. What a bowl.
You can replay that if you're quick enough.
That is a terrific replay, but I don't think we've... we've just got the
just
back
missed
end
it.
of it. What a bowl.
Yeah, mate. Well, we both saw that little trail, didn't we? It was there to play.
Absolutely.
In saying that, you got to play it. That's the
No,
trick.
you do. So they're now measuring for
For
four.
Yep.
I've got to remember once they do a great shot replay, I hit the replay and
Yeah.
we can then get it. What a great effort. So you let me know my eyes on the
Oh,
prize.
it's 5. They measured for 5 and they got 5.
Wow. That I wish I had the shot of the tournament.
Yeah, that was a bomb. I saw it all the way down, as
Wow.
I'm sure you did as well, mate. As soon as you let it go, then.
Wow.
We've
All
just
of a
been
sudden-
a little bit clipped about our
All
saying
of a
how good a
sudden,
bowl it
12
was.
becomes 17, and the victory for Lake Cat Eye has just gone out the door.
Well, we know Matty liked it because he just put the kitty in the ditch.
Look at him.
Oh, that was a bomb. As soon as he let it go, you could see it was going close, couldn't you?
But did you see the correction?
Yeah. But that's that back bowl thing, isn't it? When you've got no back bowls, you're in trouble. So
Oh, yeah, yes. And that's where you've got to set up for yourself.
Yep, and for your team. The short bowls are dangerous because they leave
Well, we
you no
can
catches.
see that Graham's asking for a rather short length.
Yep, I think
and
that's
that
a
little
good move
left-hand
too.
mark on the green, on the bank, is
Yep.
the minimum distance.
Yep.
And we have got that. And even though Matt didn't throw the jack, he's got first dib at it because that's the rules of play. I'm sure, Leith, you played when if you won the end, you got the chance to give the mat away.
I have a few times.
Always very difficult
It
to...
is. Well, you've got a shot sort of half set in your head, haven't you, when you're throwing the kitty? And when you bugger it up, for lack of a better word,
Absolutely.
that you have to really adjust quickly. So, and as you could see, Matty struggled there. He was tight. So,
yeah.
But even that, there's a fair bit of, and this is where I say to people that this is where I love bowls. There's a lot of gameplay that comes into it. So,
There is.
And tactics and things like that. So
There
there's a
is
lot of
indeed.
skill as well.
Well, if we have a look at the points table, young Gary Martin with the rockstar looks, they were on 4 wins with 35 ends. They had won 4 more ends than anyone, ranked number 1. They've come up against team number 26, which is Chris Tier in 14th place. And this is going to put them amongst
Yeah.
the top 5, top 6.
It's going to shake the ladder, isn't it?
So it's going to change. I wonder how our other 3 4-game winners are going.
Yeah. And that's a great bowl by Mick, though. Look at that. Bang on the kitty. Great adjustment
I'd
from
be
his
interested to see on the rink next to us if Pallister, and I think they're from Evans Head.
first. Yes. Yep.
They're another 4-game winner.
Yep.
If they are actually ahead on the scoreboard.
I can go and have a look if you really want me to.
Wait until this game finishes because we've got a couple of ends. Oh, I don't want you to move anywhere, mate. I'm enjoying your company. And here we go. Here he is. Gary Martin representing Lake Cat Eye with the big bowl out the front. They have a lot of bowls championships at Kempsey and Lake Cat Eye,
Yep.
and I'm sure Gary's a part of that.
One of my mates, Steve Crane's at Kempsey and Taree, sorry. He's at Taree, and we were trying to get down there this year to help support one of their carnivals. We just, timing-wise, I couldn't do it. But
Yes. Afternoon, Zach Miller. Nice to see you joining us. Where are you joining us from, Zach? Always like to give a shout out from around the globe.
Mate, I just hope they're enjoying the coverage.
Well, it's
that's all.
Father's Day here in New South Wales, in the Northern Rivers region.
What a great bowl by Nathan too.
Wow.
Look at that.
Now, because I've got the scoreboard up, I don't get to get my toucher. I don't get to get my dancing frog up, but we now do. And what a day.
Yeah, beautiful. Like I said, mate, God's country.
Well, YouTube Live Sports, Matt Harris, you better be live, and it joined here by Leith, the Bowl Secretary. It's been a great 2 days carnival. Get here next year. We're here at the GDSC, which is the Grafton District Services Bowl Cup, and we've got the Invitational men's 2 bowl triples, and I hope you're enjoying your fabulous Father's Day if you're a dad, and if you're not, well, we hope you're having a nice time. Now we're having a bit of a mid-wicket pitch conference.
Yep.
Because
well, they're chasing, aren't they?
what also has to happen now is with the Lake Cat Eye crew, this margin is not what they probably expected to be served up by the local Grafton boys. Now, before this match, they had a margin 20 shots greater than anybody else. If the Grafton guys can keep going with what they're doing now, the boys from Lake Cat Eye may slip down that ladder. I still don't think they're going to be out of top 5. They've been way too consistent for that to happen. But here he comes, Chris Tier, current club singles champion, bowling with the Turbo Pros.
Mate, he puts a good bowl down.
Bowl's on its way. Leith, not a victim of an early call because he's a member here at this club.
Yep.
And I can tell you what hurt him. A big gust of wind came from the southeast, and that is the difference. A couple of foot.
And that's when it's gusty that it hurts you, because you've got to try and adjust on the spot.
So look, Graham's coming down on the forehand. He is going to try and, I would imagine, he has to reach.
He has to reach
try and land that ball and disturb the head. And his trajectory suggests that he's not far away. He may undercut it.
Narrow, mate. He's,
Because see how that ball turning now, viewers? Southeasty. Just turn it and it then goes away.
He knew it when he let it go too.
And did you notice the speed of the bowl?
Yep.
It needs to go a bit firmer.
Yes, I agree. He needs to be at it.
Just go straight at it. Give it a chance. Well, you saw what happened last time when he cracked it. He picked up 3 or 4 shots.
Well, you saw last end, mate, where Chris did it, and he ran through the head and picked up the cake and picked up 5. So you've got to give your bowl a chance.
Well, we have Zach's from Soldiers Point. Good luck to the Soldiers Point crew when you get into the Platinum. But we've got hurdling over deep state all the way from California.
Oh, wow.
Call me hurdling. And, of course, Vinny Calabrese, mate, I don't want you to rate your best 5 announcers yet, because I know you've got a man crush on everyone on the YouTube Live Sports. And I know I'm just a rookie on the scene there, Vince, but go easy, mate. We love seeing Vince from Leppington. And then Roger Webb.
That was a better bowl. Look at that.
Another person.
Played at it.
Coming from Kiwi Lang, which is Rangoria, I think. Rangigoria.
Mate, that was a better bowl. See what he just did there?
7:21 p.m. yesterday over in California.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, we've given a couple of people love, and I've forgotten to look up to see where the Jack's gone.
That's all right. I was watching, mate.
No,
I'm
well,
telling
you
you what.
tell me what's happened,
He did exactly what we said. He played at the head. He got the front bowl, and he spat the kitty out to at least 2, if not 3, of his own.
My apologies,
3
viewers.
off.
I got a bit carried away servicing the viewers on the live stream. How many shots?
3, mate. 3 for the Lake Cat Eye blokes. We called it, didn't we? We had to play at the head, and he
we
did
did
it.
see it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it. Oh, dear.
No, it was a really good bowl. He played at the head. He played into the head. He got the result, and that's what you've got to do sometimes, and especially when you're chasing. So,
and having bowls behind.
That's right, mate.
No point trailing as a skipper if you've got nothing behind. Well, we're looking at a 17-9 on 10, and
A short bowl's a shite bowl. See, I didn't swear then either. That was pretty good.
Yeah, and they end up becoming a source of frustration.
Yeah. Especially when you've only got limited bullets, like a two bowl triple.
Now, the guys from Grafton, they were going, damn it, if we'd held that again, our margin goes up, we get up into that, because they know that there's a big clutter of 4-game winners.
Mate, and this is the beauty of it, isn't it, the carnival like this? No one's really out of it until you're out of it. So.
Oh, correct. All right, let's try and zoom in just a little bit so we don't have to worry about getting our other
No, young Mick will put a good bowl down here, mate. And he has, by the looks of it. That's a very good bowl. Very good starting bowl. Right behind Jack.
Yeah, well done.
That's a great spot to put your bowl to, just behind the Jack. It's, you know, front at the front,
Terrific.
sort of a lot more dangerous.
Well,
it's
you know, Matt gets on the mat from Grafton and goes, right, ooh.
Yeah.
Now, had that bowl not got down, maybe we've seen a different execution from
Exactly.
Matt. But look, Matt's got the bowl behind.
Yep.
He'll look to correct.
No, that's the beauty of that one of Mick's too. It's behind the kitty. It's
Yep.
not. That's not a target now. You've still got to get to the Jack before you can do anything. So.
And thank you, viewers, for we do try and attend to your comments, but then I multitasking being a mere male, I then forget to look at the bowls. So
No.
that doesn't
That's
happen
the fact
too often.
that we're here talking crap. It's all right.
Good on you, Leith. Now tell me, what a great set of bowls there.
Yeah, mate.
Michael Maher,
Very good lead
SRV,
bowls, weren't they?
has definitely. He's got the Westport long pants on, the Westport long shirt on. I tried to suggest he was from Port City. I know that the bowls coordinator there would love that. They've got their own broadcasting, by the way. I think it's Bakes there at Port City.
Yep.
But here we go. The rock star.
The rock
Gary
star. He's got a bit of a
XGs.
chance here too, because anything behind's a good bowl.
It's a great area. You know that's coming down.
Yeah.
And look at that come
Yeah,
now.
that's a really good bowl. So he's behind and he's left enough room.
So they are three shots.
Yep. Good bowl.
The temperament of the young Nathan Wilson. Has he been at the club long?
Yeah, he's been here a while. He's a very handy bowler as well. Plays a lot of carnivals and stuff. But like, you can see he's got a lovely, lovely delivery. And like, he's a little bit weighty with that one possibly, but he's got a really smooth delivery.
But he gave himself a chance,
Yeah,
and
that's
now he's
right.
finished amongst those bowls. Now, all it takes is a little touch on the Jack, and that brings that bowl into play.
Exactly.
So what does Gary Martin do? He's approaching on the forehand.
Well, he's got to try and draw another in, doesn't he? He's got
I'm
no
assuming
choice.
he's trying to get to that bowl where Nathan
just put it there.
You don't want to finish Jack high.
No, you've got to be behind. The Jack High's a bad bowl. It's actually not bad where
He's done
finished.
well. He's
Yeah.
ended up near the tee.
Yeah. No, Jack High's a bad bowl in this situation. So
Correct.
Nathan's gone again. I reckon he'll be close this time. He's put a little bit more zip on it. Oh, he's staying out a little bit. Put too much zip on it. That's all it was.
But from my roll-up yesterday, viewers, and I said I haven't been to the club before, and I can see that little over-adjustment, but he knows how important it is to be behind, because where has Jack gone the last 3
It
ends?
always goes behind, doesn't it? Or all but
And
always.
they dropped 3.
Yeah.
So, you know what? A
And-
desperate skip making through there, and a good morning to Libby Power.
I know Libby Power
And
as well.
Libby's saying it's great to see it being televised on Father's Day.
And Robbie's here
And
playing her
Grafton
father.
bowler Robert Power.
Yep.
And watching from the Goldie.
There you go. That's awesome. So I could point Robbie out. I can't see him at the moment. Oh, there he is, right there. I can see him.
There you go. Well, Libby, make sure you like and subscribe and tell everyone about it, because I can tell you I've got to mark this one in the calendar for next year. And
Yeah, we'll be going again next year, mate.
I
I might
hope
not be
so.
commentating. I might be playing next year.
oh, Leith, I think I'd rather have you out there, mate. I'm enjoying commentating with you, but I'd love to see you on the green so I can talk some trash about you.
Yeah, that's all right. I can handle it. I've got pretty thick skin.
Look, I know you're in the sub-branch of the RSL, and I can imagine, I mean, I didn't know my grandfathers, but I can just imagine in World War One what the men were like, and the gentlemen of that time, and they just fought for their mates.
Oh, mate, it's the same now, and
And
I'm
that's
very
what you've got
proud
to be
to
there
have
now.
served.
Obviously, looking at a land space of mental well-being, isolation, hardship, trauma.
and this is a sport and an organisation where we're here as a sport. We're a real group.
Yep.
And
A lot of understanding, plenty of acceptance, no judgment. Just get in there and come on down. So come on down, join
Well,
up.
we've sung a bit at each other, and I've sung at all these guys, and they've sung at me. But
Absolutely.
that's the fun of it, mate.
But I
So,
can tell you, if you want beautiful greens,
Yeah.
I don't know what other greens are like in the Northern Rivers. I can tell you, I mean, I have played at Park Beach.
Yep.
But, oh, man, I love the carpet here.
yeah, oh mate, you had a roll up yesterday, and
Oh, I
I said to
loved
you,
it.
it's so true. You're bowling on it, you can play your bowls. so-
Unbelievable.
yeah.
If you like slick greens, and
Yeah.
I do. Graham has bowled 2 bowls, but I'm not sure how Chris can get in here, but you know he can because the Turbo Pro's even going to turn here.
He's
For
gonna
those
reach.
viewers playing on 12-second greens, you wouldn't want to play with the Turbo Pro.
no.
But here, the greens turn. What do you
And
reckon?
he'll
Talk me
reach
through at
this.
least.
He's trying to reach that shot bowl. And he's going close too.
Nathan's asking it to stay high.
He was trying to reach that shot bowl. That's what he was trying to do. So that's actually a really good bowl. So
So what is the count? We haven't had a signal.
we'll find out in a second. I don't know, but we've got to watch Chris run again, and it's still not pretty. I wish that TV was louder so he heard me.
Yes, it's all right. One shot.
One of the current leaders.
Okay. Well, a high-scoring affair in this game.
It has been, actually, hasn't it? There's been
But
some
you know
big
what?
ends.
They aren't dying wondering.
No.
Last match, I must admit, Leith, I would love to have seen a 6th round. Not that I wish that on anyone, but I'm just enjoying my time here. And or even better still, top 5 shootout.
Yes. No, we looked
No
at
one likes to do that if you consistently play well for 2 days and then you get a 2-bowl shootout.
beauty of a carnival like this is it's an open draw, so you don't know what card or who you're playing against. That's the fantastic part. So, look, we'd love a 6 game as well after lunch. However, the only reason we don't do it is so people can travel home.
Oh, 100%. I've got to get back to
So,
Sydney, and
yeah.
I'm actually, fortunately enough, going to Woonona, which is the Illawarra area of New South Wales.
Yep.
I'm from the northern beaches of Sydney. I'm only renting just quietly, and I don't drive a Ferrari. I've got a little combi van in there that I slept in. I don't get paid the big bucks to broadcast polls, but I tell you, I'm here for a bit more than petrol money. But look, the experience is just outstanding, meeting people like Matty Shorten from the club, and we had a good chat beforehand, and Leith. But I get to play bowls tomorrow with the great man from Tarrant Point, Ray Pearce.
Okay.
Over 200 caps for New South Wales
Yep.
and a jackaroo. So the reason I was practicing yesterday is that
Get
Ray
a
Pearce
roll
said
up
to
in.
me, well, he said to me, Matt, I hope you like money. And I went, well, no pressure.
No pressure at
But
all.
we're
And there's
playing
another chalky
classic
for Matty.
or walking pairs tomorrow.
So Matty played an absolute bomb then, but yeah, no, mate, it's the beauty of bowls, isn't it? Everywhere you go, there's a bowling club.
Absolutely. We've got to touch up.
Yep. It was a good bowl too. So Mick dropped a bit short and Matty took advantage. So
Look, the battle of the leads, and then it's been a battle of every single
Yep.
position.
It has. It's
In
been
other
a
games,
really
we've
good
had
game.
one player sort of, dominate.
no. And look at this. Look at this for a response. He hasn't got shot, but he's behind. So if Matty
And-
gets touched, guess what?
And viewers, lawn bowls is all about correction.
Yep, absolutely.
If you worry about the first bowl that I fell short, well, it's going to bring you undone for the second. Now, a couple of other matches are starting to end. We've still got up and back here.
Matty's put another really good bowl in here.
Oh, the hat has come off.
Yeah.
And I can understand why Chris hardly takes it off because he's a bit like me, hair follically challenged.
Yes.
But as we age, listen, you know what? If you've
And
done,
we
done
we
well
didn't need the glare either.
No, but look, if you've done well to keep a full run, you've done well because obviously in my generation it skips a generation. And my grandfather was bald. My dad's got a full set of hair, Dougie, and he always rips me in about it. He's given it himself a
Mate,
chance,
this is a
Gary.
good bowl. I tell you what, that's actually a really good bowl because he can play it again. If he gets mad, it's going back to him. So
Very, very difficult to play a yard through.
it is.
Let's see how well he goes with his memory.
Yeah. Well, he gave himself a really good side, didn't he? Because he was only just off.
So Nathan needs to finish behind,
Yep, and he has.
and hopefully, because where's that jack going to go? Well, it's obviously not going to travel too far if Gary uses that same sort of weight.
No. Well, with me, I'd be trying to splat it. I really would, trying to get really good
Well,
weight.
as would I do, I'd be bringing the
Yeah.
dish into play. But here's
Well, then you bring your skips into play, don't you? You open the head up. So that's what I would be
Now-
doing personally.
the southeast has blown a big gust as he let it go.
It's not a bad bowl, though. So, but to me, I would have tried to splat the
Yep.
the kitty in the shot bowl and see what happens from there, because you can draw to it off.
Well, we don't have any ends that are dead. If they
Nope.
get out of bounds, they then get respotted. So let's see where Nathan puts his next bowl.
Nathan's got to be a bit careful because he can't touch that shot bowl. If he touches that shot bowl, it's going back to two.
Well, I
two
don't
opponents.
believe it's touching. It's probably about 3 inches
No,
off
but
the kitty.
when it's a quick green, mate, any quick green happens the same way. He got a bit away with that, but he opened it up.
So he's giving him a slap, but
Yeah.
that's opened up the goalpost.
That's what I was saying. He couldn't afford to touch that shot bowl.
No. However, Gary's got 2 choices.
But Gary's got to play it too.
He's got to play it. He's got to arrive.
Yep.
He only needs 2 foot of weight.
Yep.
And then he comes through.
Thing
Even
is-
if he gets the outside plant of
Yep.
Nathan's
Nathan's-
bowl, that jack could then squeeze off the other
Absolutely.
jack and come
Yep.
back.
So if he
So-
gets the inside edge of Nathan's bowl there, he's going to roll onto the cake. If he
Yep.
squirts it back a foot or two,
I
it's
must
going
admit,
to
I'd
make
love
a
to be
game
in
out of it.
Gary's shoes right, in Graham's shoes right now to try and play this shot. Because in training, I use flapjacks and different things and bowls to set up. So this is what his viewpoint looks like. A very short end. Minimum distance around, was it 22 metres?
Yep.
Cricket pitch. 21, 22.
Tell you what, if he's just not out enough, that's all. So his weight wasn't quite there either. He needed to be through a little bit.
Yep.
Excuse me, sorry.
And this is where-
that was only draw weight. You've got
On
to be
the
a little
wider
bit through.
hand, very difficult. Now,
Yep.
Nathan has just put his foot. He wants him to be a foot behind to land in between those 2 bowls where he needs to go. Now,
If I was Chris, I'd probably be playing the other hand. It's a lot safer.
well, it's funny you say that.
Yeah.
Lucky he's got the Turbo Pro.
No, but if he gets
because he
that
wants
cake-
to stay
Yeah,
high.
if he gets that cake, he's going to hurt. So
That is
that is a very good bowl.
a cracking bowl, and you know what? For me, as a positional bowl goes, I believe the Dancing
Yeah.
Frog needs to go there
Yeah.
because now, viewers, if the trail is on, he might even give it away.
Yeah, that's right. He still has to reach, so he's got no option. Option is to get at it.
So he's
and option
gone a
B is
bit
to stay.
further outside on the mat.
He's put a bit more
and-
zip on this one.
He has, but he's
I
gonna
think it's a
swing.
good bowl here. You watch. Because of the pace. Oh, he flicked it. It was a good effort.
Great effort. And I
needed
bet
to
you
do that on
Graham's
his first
going,
bowl,
what
though.
do I have to do?
No, but he had to do that on his first bowl as well. His first bowl, he tried to draw it. Had to play at it. But you can see by its jack eye still.
Okay, so Nathan has said, I need you to land that bowl on the right-hand side, which I believe
There's Michaels.
is Michael's. And if he rolls that out and stays there, brings in 4 shots.
Yep.
Let's see his execution. For somehow, I think he's got to be around that short
Yeah,
bowl.
he'll be around it.
Oh, he's close.
He's very close here, I think. Just a bit
Turbo
heavy.
Pro, just
Nah,
not going to rip.
Bit weighty.
What do we got?
2 to the Grafton boys.
Is that 2?
Yep. Lucky last end.
Where Leith is seated, he can actually see the guys on the green. I can't. I'm in like in a bunker,
Yeah.
and don't wish the bunker on me just quietly if you're an NRL fan. However, you know,
He's not that bad.
We've only made a couple of little errors, but we're looking at the final end, 19-10.
And
Always
I'll
good to
tell you
see
what,
the
I think,
local
I
team
think
get
Chris,
up.
Chris is a national hockey umpire
Is he?
in his spare time. And I
Good on
bet you
him.
wish he had a hockey stick there to stop that kitty.
Not ice hockey by chance.
No, he's a hockey umpire.
Oh, no.
Travels the state, and I wish he had not.
Has
bet he wishes
Matty Shorten
he was a
binned
goalie then.
the jack
He's pinned the jack
again?
on the last end.
I reckon there should be a fine every time. He'd be up for at least a case of beers.
Last end,
Main
he bins
job.
the kitty. That's terrible.
But on a carpet, the jacks are slightly heavier.
They are, and
that's
you
his
have to have them
excuse.
heavier. Yeah, that's his excuse. It's not the lack of ability or talent; it's the heavy jack.
Oh, dear. Jeez, bring me back to Grafton. I just can't believe it's going to be 365 days before I get back here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what? Obviously, men's only invitational because we do have the separate clubs. And Leith, with the final end, the club decided to go that way where other clubs have gone that way, but it's obviously worked for you.
Well, it works for us, mate. And look, we still support the women's bowls here. It's not as if we totally segregate or anything like that. It's just for us and our dynamic, it works well. And like I said, mate, I've spoke to you about this off camera as well, but we very much support the ladies. We're happy to help with anything, and they are with us as well. Two of the lady bowlers are here doing the scoring.
Absolutely.
So it's not as if we isolate or anything.
No, but look, if you're new to bowls, the tradition was, you know, you had ladies' days where 2 days a week the men weren't permitted to come into the club.
That's right.
And that happens on golf days and all those sorts of things. So things have changed, but you've got to work with what works for you in your demographic and in your region. I know the club I play at, the ladies are fairly strong, but the club I went from, there wasn't a lot of presence of women's bowling.
And that's the thing, isn't it? So you have to actually really go with what works for you. Now, I'd never say yes or no to any club doing anything like that, but you have to work with what works.
You do.
So,
great place to be. And look, our final end and our final moments of the broadcast.
Matty's showing off on the last end. Look at him. He's even given us a thumbs up. He's not coming over here to give me a high five, though, is he?
If Matty watches the broadcast, they are two crackers. So we're going to give him the dancing frog. Cop that. That's how you lead. Don't watch how I throw the jack. Just how I deliver my bowl.
Yeah. So the throwing of the jack's obviously different than delivering the bowl.
For me.
Yep.
He doesn't know the speed of the jack. The opponent's lead has thrown the length, and he nailed the length.
Yep. Well, you know, you got to fluke things sometimes.
Hey, Matty, you hear Leith? He's calling you a bit of fluky Luke, just quietly.
That's all right. He calls me cement head, so he can get what he gets.
Well, look, we are pretty much. There's only a couple of rinks left on the greens.
Yeah, this is about the last one, except for over. Yeah, over.
So what happens after this, Leith? You'll have a bit of a feed.
So we'll have a lunch. We'll go in and have a feed, and we'll work out the scoring and who's who in the zoo, basically. And then, luckily enough, I get to speak on the microphone. I don't know whether the club thinks it's lucky or not, but luckily enough, I get to speak on the microphone.
Your joke from last night, yesterday.
I've got worse.
Talking about calamari rings. Well, I love it. This is a lovely bowl from Rockstar Gary.
What a great bowl.
I'm a Rockstar Martin all the way from Lake Cat-Eye.
Well, Matty's bowls,
the toucher.
Matty's bowls look like crap now, don't they?
And he gets the cop that. Oh, look, ladies and gentlemen, I love my job. If you liked what we've done, the YouTube Live Sports, you better be live in it. Check our schedules. I'm actually heading off to Charlestown on Tuesday and Thursday next week, and I'll be broadcasting the Deaf Bowls, which I just can't wait for. And then I'm off at the end of the month to we're doing a tournament at Mona Vale where they've got another $10,000 invitational pairs.
Beautiful.
So look, thank you to our
Nathan
sponsors.
having a look at it, but he's way quick, I think.
Absolutely.
He's nearly dunked it.
There we go. We've got a couple of people going past the cameras. But once again, thank you to the Clarence Valley Council, Southside Pharmacy, the Clarence River Jockey Club, and, of course, the Grafton RSL, the sub-branch, and here the GDSC. Yep. Anyone else, the volunteers, the committee?
Mate, your club like this doesn't run without volunteers. As I said just a minute ago, like we've got the ladies doing the scoring for us. We've got, you know, we are very much inclusive. So Mark, that was the umpire, he was actually down to play. He's a big fella too over there, and it was just the way it works. So he had to pull out. Terry Glass, our bowls coordinator, he's our treasurer, but he was the controlling body today. Did a great job. And Alan Goff and I sort of have put it together a fair bit. And
well, look, congratulations.
Yeah, so it's been fantastic.
And the initiative of having YouTube Live Sports here, look, it's my great pleasure. I get to travel the country now. I'd love to be travelling the world, you know. We'll give a shout out to anyone watching from Scotland if you want a decent pairing. I'm sure Leith's a gun for hire too. Yeah. But here we go. We got our skippers getting ready to go. Young Chris here. Got the bit between his teeth with a 1910.
Good, and
young Tony Dalton said, all my trainers are firing today.
Don't overrate yourself too much, Whale.
And look, as we have it, the stream does attract a lot of local people, and we do give a lot of attention to people who are making comments. It's a bit like I love listening to ABC Radio because they do have a text line. Yes, we're obviously watching bowls on a screen, and if you haven't got the chat up, unlike some of the chat that's been going on, they've cancelled the comments. But what a bowl!
What a bomb! I'll applaud that one. That's a cracker.
Is a cracker. We give it a little bit of the dancing frog because they haven't had a lot of room for celebration, the Lake Cat Eye guys.
I reckon Chris is not going to be short. I've got a feeling.
Yep. Well, let's see what happens. Young Graham Conan with the SRVs. What a great finish.
Yep.
Let's see. This is what it looks like. He's readjusting the bowl on the fingertips.
He's going to go.
He's getting ready to line. He's looking like he's got a bit of a backswing. Not much of a target.
I'm a bit surprised he wussed out then.
Well, he did. He decided to play a bit of an upshot and missed his line altogether.
Yeah, I play against Chris a lot, and I tell you what, he can bang him down there, mate. So
I reckon if he had his time again, he would rip it, and let it go.
That's what he gets for listening to Nathan.
And it's interesting, that southeast has come up, and you can see the shirt blowing there of our skipper from Lake Cat Eye, Graham Conan, and the SRV's on its way. Our final bowl.
Tell you what, he's given him a chance to get him if he's got the legs, but he's just pulling up shy.
Yep.
So it'll be 2 to the Lake Cat Eye guys. And what a very good game, guys.
No, absolutely. And it looks like we may have missed one shot from a previous end. It was looked like it was 19-11 on 12.
Yep.
And what was the shot count just then?
2.
2 to
Lake Cat Eye, mate.
Lake Cat Eye. So we have looked at a positive finish for Lake Cat Eye, and we've looked at a 19-13 on 13.
It was looking really ugly there for a bit, but they held their own. So
absolutely.
Well done to
So
them.
You'll go off and have a presentation.
I'll probably have a beverage first, though.
Well, look, we like to play our closing music. Look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been my great pleasure to bring to you over these last 2 days all the action from the Grafton District Services Men's Bowling Club Invitational Triples. We've got our sponsors there. I hope you've enjoyed it this wonderful Father's Day. Leith?
My pleasure, mate. It's been
my
great fun.
goodness. We'll do it all again next year.
Absolutely.
And have a great lunch. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Enjoy your bowls. Travel safe. Check our schedules for our next live stream. And I'll be seeing you from Charlestown on Tuesday. So happy Father's Day, and we'll talk soon.